Yeah.
Hi guys, it's Just Geen here with Big Man News, Brent and the beautiful Qoy. And this is Meet Us After 7. Wait off me. Seen her. Hello.
Welcome back, guys, to Meet Us After 7 podcast. This is episode number
256. 263.
264.
I was going to say 263.
264.
264. I don't think I've done 264 of anything.
We had a lot of requests for Qoy to come back.
Don't shut
When
No, we did.
yeah,
Oh, cold.
yeah, tons of requests, and especially to come back with Gina on.
Can't wait.
So hence why you're back so soon after your feature. All right, before we go anywhere, can we get the Train to Slay
Yes.
mantra, please?
You do it and
So
I'll
I just learned just today, that Train to Slay have a mantra, and Gina's about to say it. Let's go.
Are you going to repeat after me, yeah?
You have to.
All right,
I
cool.
go.
I pledge to fight the biggest battle I fought yet.
I pledge to fight the biggest.
Is that a mouthful?
Can I say that's a long sentence?
Okay.
but
I pledge to fight the biggest battle
I pledge to fight the biggest battle
I've fought yet.
I've fought yet.
To slay the beast inside
To slay the beast inside
and overcome my insecurities.
and
overcome my insecurities.
I will look my absolute best
I will look my absolute best
when I come face to face
when I come face to face
with my inner demons.
with my inner demons.
I am not a quitter.
I am not a quitter.
I will not fail.
I will not fail.
I am, and then say your name.
I am
Qoy
Yusuff,
Sola.
And I
and I
train to slay.
train to
to
slay,
slay.
bitches.
Woo! Go on, Gina.
You lot are
Yeah,
so
baby.
silly.
Yo, Gina,
Yes.
that day.
Hello.
Brent,
You are
why
shining.
weren't you repeating the mantra?
Brent's already slayed.
Brent ain't buying it. Brent ain't buying it. He's thinking, bitch, you got this match on your life, hell?
You got what?
No, fake it away.
No, I'm waiting, Brent. Why didn't you repeat the mantra?
To be honest, I don't repeat any mantras until it is I know it's Jesus signs off on it, to be honest. So
I hear that.
yeah, I have to double check.
my mom just wanted to make sure that he didn't end with, and Satan is my friend.
To be fair, innit? He was just like,
So that would
is
not
this
be left
Jesus
straight.
friendly?
Man said, and Jesus is my Lord.
Amen.
Amen,
That's
amen.
funny.
I'm
But yeah,
done.
you can add your own ending. But yeah, Gina, you see that day, yeah?
Oh, this is gonna really
So-
cringe me.
Be cringing. Alright, so that day, yeah. So Gymshark have never reached out to me. I don't know what was going on. Yeah. So someone messaged me and said, "Oh, Qoy, this thing's happening with Gymshark." So I immediately knew it was Gina. So thank you so much for involving me. I'm not really an exercise babe. I'm more of a wake up, eat, roll around kind of babe. But yeah, you invited me, and honestly, as soon as I saw you, I don't know. Obviously, I clocked your lips were bigger, but I didn't see like. It wasn't what you were acting like it was for me, innit? I just thought, oh, did you get your lips done? But that was literally it.
No, to be
Man
fair,
said
my
injections and that.
mum was like, you look like you've got filler.
Yeah, literally, that's
Okay.
all it was. But then as soon as I saw you were a bit sad. Like, I haven't really met you that many times, but we spoke a little bit. But I could see that you were a little bit sad. I was like, this day should be like
I know.
everything for her. No, you were handling it. You're talking to people and stuff, yeah. But you turned around and you saw me, and I just thought like you were a little bit deflated. I was like, shit, maybe she didn't invite me. Like, damn, maybe she didn't want me to go. And then you walked over to me, and then you immediately started explaining. So that's when I knew it was like an not insecurity, but like
Yeah.
something. Because as soon as when you have something, I don't know, your hair's some type of way. Or whatever.
Yeah.
When you
You're
talk to
gonna-
someone, you address it
You
straight
just
away.
And I
Right.
kept doing that. I noticed, yeah.
And so I was just like, oh, okay, so this is something. So I knew immediately, black woman vibes, like tell her that she's doing amazing and you
Yeah.
didn't even notice and all of that stuff. And I just told her that if anyone, what did I say? I said, if anybody
She's
pays
so
attention-
dumb. She was like, Gina, I'm ready to take off my bra. Like, if you want me to flash my boobs, I will. Just to
Just to get
cause
the
attraction.
attention.
Okay.
No, I said,
not just for
Qoy,
fun, Yusuff. Just
No, I
like,
know.
I was like, yeah, no, I was like, no, let's just get the babes laughing. Let her remember this day she worked for it and shit like that. And I think girls are good at doing that for each other anyway. So anyway, and everybody was there for her. You know,
Yeah.
you just have to remind, like everyone here is already sold into you. Like they already fuck with you. So you could fall over and not work out today and everyone will still clap like you're good. But anyway, and the rest of the day, I just feel like she just owned it. I just feel like you did so amazing. I don't usually do workouts. I was really nervous, if I was honest with you, like really nervous because I was so scared I was gonna like, I don't know, like stop halfway through. Just look like I don't know, I'm just not a gym babe, innit? But I had so much fun. Like, I really had such a good time. And I don't know who sent me, but I went to the front
She was
mat.
literally like front row.
okay.
And then I was asking people, do you want to swap with me? And so,
And
do you know what I mean?
everyone
Just so
said no.
if everyone said no.
She's like, Gina, I'm at the front.
Gina,
I was
I'm
like,
at
you'll
the
be
front.
fine.
Yeah.
But I had such a good time. And yeah, it took me 4 days to recover. And the food didn't taste the same. And I couldn't see colour through my eyes after the next day. But
That
I had...
sounds like COVID.
No, it wasn't COVID. It was just my body's not used to that. But yeah, I had a really, really good time. And no, genuinely,
I'm
you looked
glad you
amazing.
did.
And that day suited you. Winning suits you.
Thanks.
Like, you looked so good. So yeah, shout out to you. And she cried a few times as well. I don't know if that
You
was on
cried.
camera.
You cried, though.
No, I did.
Oh.
I got really emotional.
Good.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
I got more emotional as I got older. When I was younger, I could never cry. Now, yeah, for my birthday, I cry. Like, I just be crying and I love it. It's good to be emotional, I feel like.
Yeah, of
anyway.
course.
But yeah, so that's it. But yeah,
Nice.
shout out to you, sis.
Thanks.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
And your bum is rude. Like, I've seen it. I've seen like the shadow and the impact of it. I
She's
felt
so
it in the room.
dark.
But like when I walked in and I said, this is leggings, innit? So this is your bum. Like, your bum is just there. I said,
Yusuff looks very uncomfortable. He's just like, yeah.
Nah,
you never seen a bum before?
it is what it is.
It is a lot of stuff. It is, yeah. It's a
No,
nice
but
bum.
you've lost weight though.
No, I know, innit?
Yeah,
Is that bad?
the
though?
bum isn't big as it used to be.
Wow.
Wait, since when?
I've told you this for past couple
No,
months.
I'm not buying
been
that
doing
because,
them.
hold on.
No, you've lost weight everywhere, so obviously your bum is
No,
gonna be smaller.
hold on, no. Because what do you think I've been training with Richard for?
Mhm.
No. I will not take that slander today.
Well, I haven't
Because-
seen it recently,
I
but
disagree.
last time I checked,
Huh?
you were
I
small.
disagree.
You disagree with what you say?
Yeah.
Literally, no. Do I disagree with you? Because
The thing is, I'm not best qualified for this
no,
anyway.
good. Because you
So,
shouldn't be looking anyway.
You should have been
But-
opening your mouth then.
No, but what I'm
but I'm
saying
just saying,
is,
remember the last time
No,
we
I
spoke,
hear that.
I did mention that you looked.
fair
like
enough.
you
That
had
was a
lost weight.
while ago, though. So what I'm
Yeah.
Is
trying to
that
say
insult?
is,
Is that bad? Like,
yeah, because
Okay.
over the past like 6 to 8 weeks, I've been actively trying
to
to like gain it. Like, because obviously I know that I got really small, like around like April times. So since then, I've been trying to like put on weight, but I took it serious like from September, actively trying to get bigger, training like 3 times, and just being very intentional with my training.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna be honest, I was really getting there. Like
Okay.
I was almost there.
and then what happened?
This happened, and then I'm not even
Oh,
joking.
that was meant to be a joke.
No, but this literally, I couldn't eat in it, so and I couldn't
Oh,
train. So
shit.
literally,
Okay.
and it was weird because I was like, I've never been a person to be like, oh, I ain't trained, I've lost weight, yeah.
Mm.
But obviously, for the first like 4 days,
Yeah,
even 5 to be fair, it was just liquids. I wasn't
Yeah.
eating anything solid, so it was just soup.
Oh wow.
And if I could, and you know when it's like I can't even be bothered, it was more like I actually can't be bothered. So I was eating like once or twice a day, and then I was like, like I've actually like dropped in size. So here we are.
But you look great. I know you have your own personal goals, but
Yeah,
I will
but
still
it's what
hit
it
that.
is.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's
Oh.
nice to know.
that's what I was going to mention actually. Brent, when you were absent, Qoy said that her and Gina should have sex right now.
Wait, what's going on?
What
Not
did
gonna
she say?
lie,
No,
I
no.
did say that. But
Okay.
can I just say, I say stuff, I speak in very exaggerated terms. If Gina's down, I'm joking. I speak, I speak in
Wait,
very
Gina,
exaggerated
are you
terms.
down?
So
Yeah, you down?
another person
She
would be
cute,
like,
though.
you're pretty. I'll be
Pay-per-view.
like, let's, I don't know. It's just how I talk.
I know,
She
no, I
speaks her mind.
I speak my inner mind, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all right.
All right. Do you dalliance in that direction?
Oh no, penis is my preferred dietary.
Okay,
but,
okay.
I respect
okay.
it. I've never heard it that way. It's true.
What penis is
My-
your dietary
Dietary
requirement?
in
requirement.
fact, I don't want people to think I might hate eating penis. Let me chill. But yeah.
That's a 5 a day.
5 a day.
Yeah, I just speak in weird terms. I don't know. It's just how I do it.
Yeah, it's a form of appreciation. She does it to Daniel all the time.
She's the what?
Daniel all the time.
Oh, okay.
Can we just say people do it back to me as well, please? Do not make this so one-sided.
No, of
Thank you very
course.
much. All right, but then- but yeah,
She's
I
my
probably
girl crush
shouldn't.
anyway.
She's what?
My girl crush. She is.
She's a girl crush.
Yeah. Have you seen her?
Why
now?
is
Prior-
Yusuff like acting like I don't qualify? What's going
No,
on?
you
here?
qualify. You qualify. Prior to Qoy, who was
Who's my
your
girl crush?
who's your girl crush?
Who have I really fancied?
And you as well. Who is your girl crush?
There was this guy, I don't know her name, but there was this dark-skinned girl, but she's from like the Netherlands or something. But her captions are always hilarious. I think like Sandra something.
Sandra
yeah.
Lambeck.
Like I think like she just.
Do
I
you know
don't
what she was for me,
Back
and
day.
then she ruined it for me.
Oh, what did she do?
She got a botched BBL, and it just really ruined it for me.
Okay, I haven't seen her page in a while. Was this reason?
Not recent, but like
What's her name? Sandra.
Sandra Lambeck.
I know. I just remember like
her captions were freaking funny.
hilarious.
She's too funny.
But like a funny babe will always get my heart, man. A funny
Yeah.
babe will always get my heart.
Okay.
Funny babe will always get my heart. But yeah, man.
Has you got a botched BBL?
Yeah, I don't know if it's fixed now, but there was a period where, like 2019, and the thing is, the internet was being really horrible to her as well.
I think there was that whole little pretty little thing.
Yeah, campaign thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they did
and
like a campaign, and I don't know.
they shagged her though.
I think wasn't the point that they shagged lots of black models and all like
Like
white
the
models
like
look great. The
they
lighting
had,
and
they
everything
had like
was
a
just-
campaign, like she had
Yeah.
like a range,
Yeah.
Oh,
and the pictures. And
It's
obviously, because we follow Sandra, so we know what
Yeah.
she
she
looks like.
yeah,
And it was annoying because she was having to justify herself. Because
yeah.
I remember there was
I
a thing
remember
where
that.
she went and she showed all like, you know, when your camera roll, she showed like her camera roll to be like, this is what I actually look like. It's not edited pictures.
Yeah.
But they did her dirty on the campaign.
That's like when you had your makeup done the other day, isn't it?
Oh.
No, that sounded.
No.
No, in isolation, it sounded bad.
It's true, yeah.
Oh, go on,
So
describe it.
it was really funny because it literally, do you remember, did you see the Leomi Anderson reel?
Yeah, where she
Where
had to do
she-
her own makeup.
Right. So it was so
Do you know how
funny.
shameful that is?
It was so funny because it literally happened the same week.
Okay.
So when I spoke about it, a lot of people were like, oh, there was a model that spoke about it this week. And I was like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. So I went on a shoot and I'm going to be honest, the moment I got there and I saw who the makeup artists were, I knew
it was it, yeah.
it was not going to
As in you
age
knew
well.
who they were, or because they were
No,
white?
I just because of their
It wasn't
race.
gonna
And I
work.
don't mean this
Oh.
in a racist way, but I just feel like,
Do you or don't you?
no, because,
Yeah.
do you know why I say that? Because
I'm
I feel
joking.
like,
This is alright.
Huh?
As I'm pulling your leg.
no, because I feel like the problem is, yeah, unless you're very like versed in black skin,
Yeah.
or like you've got like a catalogue of knowing and understanding like black
Yeah.
complexions and stuff. I'm sorry, but you're just not going to be able to do it as opposed to someone else who 99% of their clientele is black,
Yeah.
so they
That's,
kind of understand
that's
the
a
different shades.
fair
Yeah.
statement to
Precisely
make, I
my
think.
point. So obviously when I went, they were Chinese and I knew,
Oh, they were Chinese. Okay.
yeah. So I was like, this isn't going to age well. I just knew it wasn't going to.
Yeah.
And it didn't.
Okay.
It really didn't.
Was it for a shoot? Was it just
It was
for
no,
like-
it was a very, and the thing is, the shoot that it was for, I remember when I showed Brent, do you remember? And Brent was like, nah, they didn't do that to you. And I said, where this, and it wasn't, and to be honest, like in the past, I've done shoots before and I've just affirmed it. I've kept my mouth shut. And when it comes out, I'm not reposting the pics.
Yeah.
I'm just not doing that.
Yeah.
But what this was for,
was too
I
big.
will not have the opportunity to not repost the pics
Yeah.
or not. And it's too big of an opportunity for me to not want to do it.
Yeah.
And then also, it's like, it killed my, you know when you're not confident,
Oh, yeah.
obviously it's a shoot. So
Yeah.
you're going to want to feel confident.
Yeah.
So as soon as it was done and I saw, I even looked on my phone. I didn't even look in the mirror. I had my
Yeah.
phone. And I always just, when MUAs are doing my face, I have this habit of having my phone there.
Yeah.
Just so I can
Just
see what's
to
going on. Because
monitor.
I'm not a big makeup person anyway. So I don't like things that are too much. I'm
Yeah.
very like picky. So I looked and I texted my agent and I was like, Mom, I said, I want to scream. And she was like, is it that bad? And I sent her a picture. She said, what the fuck? So she FaceTimed me straight away. And then the woman finished. She was like, oh, you look really nice. I said, yeah. I went to the toilet. And then I was on the phone to her. She was like, Gina, what? She said, absolutely not. And she was like, what do you want to do? I said, I'm not a learner.
Yeah.
So my makeup is in my bag. Like this is my first rodeo.
Yeah.
So I definitely came prepared. So I
So,
was
so you're not a learner.
no,
Yeah.
as in this
What do
isn't
you
my
mean?
first. It's not my first time going to get my
okay,
makeup
okay,
done.
okay.
And
You never heard
being-
that term? Learner.
I'm not a learner.
Yeah, I'm not a
Well,
learner.
not in that context, no.
Oh yeah, like basically, I know to have my makeup with me just in case.
Yeah.
So I have it.
Okay.
So I said to her, I'm gonna speak to the girl who's looking after, like the PR girl who's looking after me, and just tell her. So I did, and I just went up to her and I was like, "Babe, I hate my makeup," and she was like, "Oh my gosh." She was like, "What do you want to do?" And she was like, I said, I've got my own makeup. She's like, cool, wipe it off, do your own makeup. And I was like, are you sure? She's like, listen, I'd rather you be comfortable and confident on set
She knew.
than be... No, of course she did.
She knew.
She said, I'd rather you be confident on set
Yeah.
than like...
So I don't want credit for this one.
But the thing is, why would such a big company like that not have the...
So this is the thing, right?
I mean, the knowledge
So
to know
the thing is,
what type of artist
the
to hire for
girls,
particular girls.
the girls that were... So the stylists were like, do you know what? This is the first time we've used these people, and usually the team that like the main person that we have, she's on maternity leave, and this is the first kind of major shoot we've done since she's not been there. So we've used these guys for the first time, but
Yeah.
they were even like, yeah, the girl that we usually have, she's really on point.
Yeah.
And obviously we have black athletes and stuff, so
Yeah.
we've never had a problem before. So they were really apologetic, and I was like, "Oh, it's fine. Like I did it myself."
Mm.
They didn't want you to tweet.
And then yeah, that was that. And then at the end of the shoot, it's like, you know, when all the ethics come together and we're all just talking. But do you know what it was as well? It was that there was other black girls there though, but they were like fairer, but their makeup looked nice.
Mm.
So it was like,
What was wrong with your makeup? Was it the colour matching? Was it?
just-
Oh, you have a picture.
of course I do.
Whew. I do the same thing. It's only because now I know who my makeup artist is, like my preferred people, that I don't ever have to check my makeup. But I do the whole thing with like checking the reflection.
Yeah, no. And because
very
I
long.
sent the picture to my agent at the time, I had the picture. So it was like, and the thing is, I get it. It's a shoot, it's a sports shoot. So you're going for like soft, like kind of very natural, like there's nothing there kind of vibe.
Oh, okay. First day out
Like,
of prison.
Let me see.
like what is it?
First day out of prison.
Yusuff.
Oh, sorry. Oh, shit.
I've seen it before, but
Sorry, I don't want to accidentally see a nude.
I don't have an, and sadly, I don't have any.
you don't have any news on your phone?
I'll send
Neither
you
do I. Oh, girl. Gina ain't even take you for dinner, nothing. Damn.
You just look weird.
Yusuff.
Yeah.
And
First
you
day
know
out of
what?
prison.
Can I be honest with you? Do you know what's sending me? It's
Looking
the
like Bernie
rosy
Mac.
lips.
Not
It's the
Bernie
red,
Mac.
It's
Bernie
the
Mac.
red stuff
Looking
on
like
my
Bernie
lips.
Mac.
It was like, nah. And then do you know what killed me, right? It was the lack of awareness. So obviously I've redone my makeup
Yeah.
myself. Let me even show you when I redone it. And the thing is, I didn't bring my whole kit either. So I was even annoyed. So I couldn't go in. But I just redid it.
After this, I want you guys
I
to
just
break down Ciara's
Oh,
if you can.
okay.
so I just literally did it, just redid it. I
Yeah,
didn't
this
go
is regular.
in.
It's just Gina.
Well,
No, as in like
The difference.
the difference is mad. Like,
yeah, I just redid it.
Yeah.
And then that and this isn't even going in and no concealer,
yeah,
nothing.
yeah,
That's for
yeah.
let me just
Oh,
do you know
that's
what I
no
mean?
concealer.
No, 'cause I didn't have any.
How did you even get it off? How did you get the makeup off?
Was there any even on? They
Oh,
gave me
no,
wipes though. They gave me
okay.
wipes. I just wiped it off and just kind of did what I did. And then I
Yeah.
looked through their stuff and like kind of mixed and matched and just tried to make it work. So what made me laugh was after that we had lunch and then it was my turn to shoot and it was like, oh, let me retouch your makeup.
Don't you dare.
And I was like, oh no, you don't need to. And she was like, oh yeah, you still look really good from before. Like, you know when I thought you think this is your work? How dare you?
Yeah.
Like she had no idea. She was like, oh, yeah, you don't really need a retouch. You still look really good. Okay, that's fine. And I just thought, wow, you really have no idea. You think this is what... Mm-mm.
That's hilarious.
No.
That's hilarious.
Sorry. I feel
No,
funny.
literally. Yeah, so... Yeah.
Have you two listened to Summer Walker's album?
No.
Okay, I've taken it in,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna lie. I haven't. Like, I know everyone loves it,
Yeah.
but I haven't been able to like sit down and just vibes with it.
Okay.
I haven't actually. No, so yeah.
I was hoping for the breakdown of Ciara's prayer.
I'm not getting
I read
my
the prayer.
bag, getting my feelings kind of person, unless it's old school R&B. I'm just going to be honest.
Okay.
I don't really take to the new stuff. So I know I'm never going to listen to her album like that. No, and that's
I'm open
no,
to
and
it.
that's not in a
It
no
just didn't grips me.
because she's not. She has good songs like
yeah.
stuff I hear on the radio. I'm like, oh yeah, she's good, but I've just never been drawn to like want to listen to her album. But obviously, I went to the nail shop today and it was played
Okay.
throughout, and I was like,
Did you like it?
it's all right, but again, I'm not gonna go and listen to it. But the thing with the Ciara's prayer
Yeah.
thing is, I was like, I said it out loud. I was
Look
like,
it up.
am I the only one that thinks this is corny?
Mm.
Like,
So is it an actual prayer that Ciara actually recited prior to getting with Russell Wilson?
So
or
me
is
and
it
my
just
sister spoke about that.
okay?
No way is
It's
that the
not.
prayer, because when you're praying, you're not
You
thinking
flow.
this is going to become a Twitter thing that
You
I now
flow in
need
the
to.
spirit.
You flow in the spirit. All she probably did was like, okay,
No.
the most conscientious
Yeah.
thing that she probably did was
Yeah.
pray about her prayer, like, God, give me the words so that I can help other women find a good man like me.
Yeah.
That's if she's on it. But for the most
Mm.
part, she probably just maybe thought just good sentiments that every woman should
yeah.
look for in a man.
Yeah, I'm sure for the album she obviously wrote this down and
Yeah.
tweaked it, whatever. But I'm sure the prayer she said her prayer initially
She would have.
was nothing. So
Have you ever prayed for a man?
That's what I'm gonna ask. Have you prayed for a man before?
You know what? I haven't. Like, it's weird, because I feel like where I'm at now, yeah, I'm trying not to pray specifically for a man, yeah. I'm more praying.
Yeah,
So right now, my prayer is to have the patience
yeah.
to. I'm like, I just pray for patience that I'm just gonna be still and like whoever God's gonna bring to me is gonna
Yeah.
come to me, and I don't go looking for a man.
If you did pray for a man,
Yeah.
what would be
My
prayer?
criteria. All right, cool. I got a list.
No. Raw. Okay.
You stay ready.
Girl,
Gotta
I
stay
be
ready.
staying ready.
How often do you update the list?
I did this.
Oh, was
Can I be honest?
was it a one?
Brent made me do this.
Was it a
list,
one-time thing, or was it something you just add to it every time you think of something new?
No, Brent made me do this list.
Oh, well, during one of your sessions. Huh?
Yeah, and the list was done.
Qoy, I'm gonna ask you the same question. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to read I was getting the prayer up.
Oh, her prayer. Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting her prayer up. By the way, I don't think the whole idea of it being corny to pray for a man are you saying it's corny to pray for a man or the prayer was corny?
No, I just found that corny. I think there's nothing wrong with praying for what you want. Like, if there's something that's on your heart that you
I
really
don't think
want.
nothing corny to pray for a man.
Bruv, when I was younger, I used to pray to God to let me lose weight. I'm sorry. Like,
That's fine.
That's what I'm saying. So
No, if you can
I-
pray for weight loss, then you can pray for a man.
Like marrying the wrong person is worse. I won't say it's worse than prison. I haven't been to prison, but I think it's horrendous. Like I feel marrying the wrong woman, marrying the wrong person will change the trajectory of your life. It's a complete destiny changer. Like so, I think if you're trying to be cool and not pray about that, please take off your cool jacket and start praying because I think that's definitely something to pray about. But because I kind of enjoyed marriage not being a focus for a long time. Yeah. Not a long time, by the way. I've been like single for 3 years. So for a while, I just thought, do you know what? I feel like every stage of my life being a woman, someone's telling me about how I need to be picked by somebody. And it's just a little bit, it's too heavy. So I didn't think about it for a while. And then, we had like a family gathering. So I have an older relative who has like 2 kids now in it, and she's like 2 years older than me. So one of the younger kids wanted to play hide and seek, and I was tired, and I was like, I'm too tired, I'm too old to play hide and seek. And then he said, if you're old, where's your kids? But he said it in front of all the aunties, and so that's when I knew there's been a shift. It felt like the cosmic shift a little bit, and I knew that they were going to be looking at me. I don't know why. It's like I think I'd been getting under the radar for a while.
So if you're old, where's your kids?
Where's your kids, bro? Like so that all happened, and then But yeah, I still didn't. My family are really respectful. Like they didn't pressure me or anything like that. But then I started thinking, I think I do want somebody. Do you know what I mean? I want someone, and I think once you decide that you choose who you want, and that it can be your marriage is up to you and all of that stuff. Yeah. I started to think, I do want someone, and so alongside the list of other things, I don't think I've actively prayed for a man, but I've definitely prayed to be like I'll make a prayer like I want to be a good sister, a good daughter, a good employer, a good wife. Like I will say stuff like that. Like it's become a bit more of a consideration for me because I do want to be. But I don't think I've prayed for specific
attributes.
I probably have it in my head, but I don't think I've been telling God because I'm still trying to be cool. So I need to take off my cool jacket.
That's a cool to God, you know.
I know.
One person
like he don't know your way.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's becoming a bit more of a thing, I guess. But
did I write it in?
All right, G, what's your
No, I'm thinking, prayer? Did I write it in here? Because I'm like
check Brent's phone.
And also, I feel like Ciara, she would have come out featuring.
Oh, here it is.
The pain would have made her pray.
It says what I want in a husband. I was thinking, why can I not find this?
Go on.
All right, cool. I wrote God-fearing brackets, not just lip service. Prayerful, good communicator, good heart, honest. And this one, I said, must worship the ground I walk in and must be so in love with me. I'm sorry, but I want to.
How many years ago did you write this?
Years ago, nigga. Yesterday. This was written 8th of July, 2021.
Why? But you should worship your missus, though.
I'm not saying she
for me,
she should love you back.
It goes both. It's both ways, though. It's not just,
but not worship because I know the internet.
Yeah,
mad serious,
but I mean, it's meant to be both ways. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like you're just gonna worship me and that's it. But I want the love.
But I think the girl loving the guy is kind of like. We're set. When is a guy in a relationship where the girl doesn't adore him? Like, what the fuck? It's the other way around. That.
Yeah, if she doesn't, then that's a problem.
Yeah,
that's a flag.
She's sleeping with her father.
Funny, my best friend, attentive, affectionate, emotionally available, my biggest cheerleader, hardworking, driven, a visionary, wealthy in finances, love and wisdom, attractive, no children, and compliment me.
So if you were praying for this man, would you just bring your phone out and just read it?
Yes.
Yeah, if I wanted to.
Write it down. Is it
write it. Habakkuk. No, I don't want to say it wrong. Yeah, 2:2.
What's that mean?
It's a chapter. Come on, Brent. You know it. Like, help. What's the name of the chapter where it says write it down?
Sorry, I don't know.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. I have to now.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, anyway.
Is that in the Bible?
Yeah,
write it down and make it.
That sounds like a Hebrew.
Habakkuk 2,
probably.
Chapter 2, verse 2.
Oh,
I haven't got to that part of I'm using this wavy app called Through the Word, and it like takes you through the whole Bible, and but it gives you like a really good breakdown of it as well, and it's audio. So anyone who's like a little bit lazy or needs that bit of help, this is good. But yeah, man.
Do you think a man's ever prayed for women before? Do you think?
Yeah, of course. You know what it
100.
is? I feel like
Maybe I don't know about this generation because you lot. I don't think you lot understand
As
the
in,
wealth of
when you say this generation, you mean people who are younger than me, or you mean us?
Yeah, people.
As
I
in-
even think you're different. I watched something the other day and I was like, I think Yusuff is a gentleman, but I don't know. Like, I don't want to throw things into the universe.
No, what did you watch?
Why do you look scared?
he wants to know.
It wasn't that.
No,
It was.
I'm wondering what.
It
you
was
watched.
like the little bit of interaction I've had with you, but then also I think I saw something where you were speaking about your relationship with your father.
The Chizo thing.
Oh,
Okay, I didn't take it was in passing because I was like walking past, but I just thought I don't know, like you're able to actually, and even stuff you said before, like crying when you made a mixtape for a girl and stuff like that. I just
Jesus Christ, that sounds very soft. But carry on.
no, but I just feel like you're able to you identify that level of vulnerability doesn't diminish your manhood in any way, which I think is so healthy because I think a lot of guys waste a lot of time thinking that element destroys their manhood, and so they never exercise it, and there's benefits to being able to be vulnerable. I feel like that they never get to enjoy it because they think it's gonna make their penis disappear or something. And I just think it's like that's not the reason why I thought you're a gentleman, but just in general as well. I don't know. You seem a bit healthy, emotionally healthier than
You're
Thank
emotionally
you.
available,
I
though,
appreciate it.
and you are
Thank you.
emotionally intelligent. So I agree.
yeah.
Thank you.
For me, I'm just emotionally healthy. I just feel like you even forget relationship with girls or whatever. I just think as an individual, that must be good for you, like to be able to just express it and know that I'm still a man if that's a quality I value. I don't know. I think that's good. But
Thank you.
there was something else I was meant to say about breast.
Oh, about do we think men pray for women?
I definitely do. I definitely think because I know a man he's a great man, but he married somebody that it just like I said, destiny changer, changed the trajectory of his life entirely, and it just made me realize if you don't, you should. I think men. The thing about it, I think is okay. This is where people might find me. I think it's probably easier to come across a good intentioned woman than it is to come across a good intention man. But I'm a woman.
I
innit?
agree.
I'm a woman,
I
so
agree.
I'm going to be
I
biased.
agree.
But I
I
feel
agree.
like a woman that just wants to love you.
Yeah.
She may not have all the tools. She may be like she may be wrong in how she does it sometimes. But I think with the intention of wanting to love you, I think you're gonna come across that a little bit more easy. Maybe men don't feel like they have to pray because who prays for water if they live in the ocean? Do you know what I mean?
I prayed once, not like one
but what you want is
time,
very specific.
but I
though.
prayed
What was it for?
in one. So you remember my midlife crisis?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
When did that happen?
27.
Which
Oh,
we're still waiting for the story, guys. By the way, this is the same. Why are you giving me that look, bro? Because these
What
times
story?
you've promised these look the story time and time again.
Yeah, but you're doing.
Yeah, but do it before Gina
It's not the
travels.
same thing.
I feel like you should say it.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Obviously, I'm talking about the correct thing, and you're just going crazy. What are you talking about? I'm talking about when I tried to get married, bruv.
Oh,
but I want to hear the other thing.
How is that other story a midlife crisis?
I
What
just
other story? Let
felt
me
like you was in a
decide.
bad place, and at the same time you kind of wanted. Obviously, we'll talk off air, innit? But
No, but I don't appreciate you just go.
Yeah, you see, but
why are you getting
You seem
offended?
naked.
No,
Be
because
emotionally healthy. Come on,
No,
like, it's
I didn't
fine.
appreciate the way you just tried to go off on me like that, though.
I didn't go off on
Oh,
you.
we've been waiting for the story for a long time.
That's not going off on you, babe.
I wasn't even talking about that thing,
I know,
bro.
but I wasn't going off on you.
You guys are cute, man.
I'm lying, Brent. Just attacking me out of nowhere.
I didn't
man.
attack you.
No, you did,
Okay,
bro.
you know what? I apologize. If you felt like I attacked you, I apologize.
I
Alright.
actually thought the midlife crisis was that same.
Thank
2016
you.
story.
Okay, guys, there's 3 people in the room that know what this midlife crisis was.
The
I
crazy
don't
thing
know.
is, we'll
I
tell
don't
you
know.
off. He doesn't actually even know the story
Yeah.
properly. I'm the only one that does.
Okay, let me write
I
down what
didn't-
you're going to tell me.
No, I haven't told anyone the story, so I'm sorry.
Oh,
He's
you're
not
not
gonna-
Okay.
Alright, fine.
Man just draw that out. Oh,
It's gonna-
is that in your
A
pocket?
journal.
Yeah.
Man, Qoy just pulled out an A4 book out of her pocket.
Not A4, A5. I feel like I remember stuff more when I write it.
No, I'm the same as you. I write things down all the time, but I don't carry it around with me.
No, I carry it around because I wanted to do some stuff on the train, but I just ended up looking cute.
So yeah, no,
yeah.
I've prayed in that period of time. I prayed.
Why did you want a wife?
Why did I want a wife?
Yeah, like what was it? What did you think would be added to your life by having a wife at 27?
At that particular time, my influences were so a lot of my friends were getting married.
Okay.
So leading up to me becoming 27, I went to like God knows like 5-6 weddings
Okay.
in the past like 2 years, year and a half prior. So that was on my mind as well. And you know, obviously 30 was 3 years ahead of me. I just felt like, I'm almost 30. It's time.
Maybe I'm thinking
Yeah.
like that a little bit. To be fair, not many of my
How's he
friends.
now?
Me, I don't know why I froze.
She's 27.
I'm 28 now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So a lot of my friends, so a lot of my friends, not all of them, but like one has been engaged. The other, like they're in like relationships where I predict marriage is the next step.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm still like running down the altar, but a part of me is like, oh, the cooking stage, and like, am I not meant to have? Am I meant to meet someone? But I don't know, guys. If I'm being honest, if there was no societal pressures, I'm okay. Like, I don't feel like I want somebody right now just to have somebody. If they bring value, if they're like, oh, gonna be my best friend, biggest cheerleader, all of that, then cool. But for the most part, I'm super duper happy just kind of
stay. Honestly, I feel like that is like the healthiest space to be in.
But I wasn't even open to it like about a year ago. Like,
but the fact that you are now,
I am now.
means you're in a very healthy space.
I feel fantastic. I would really hate anything to disrupt.
Do you feel? Sorry, go on.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Do you feel like your line of work is going to steer you further away from maybe meeting a potential partner in the near future because of
I mean, I think you are in control of what you do.
For sure.
Essentially. What do you mean? Do you think people are going to be intimidated by it?
Not intimidated. For example, when we were 90s babies, you gave an example of a batch of friends that she has who are quote unquote successful.
So I was saying how I feel like there is
single.
There
so
is
I thought you might join the club soon.
No, what I'm saying is I do feel like as Black women,
I agree with you, by the way.
Like, there is a narrative, and I've seen it, where there's there's those that are really successful in whatever field they're in, struggle in the love life department. And why do we think that is? Is it because men are intimidated? So, for example, I had this conversation with my friend yesterday, right? And he was like, the thing is, and I was like, do you think men are intimidated by me? And he was like, 100%. And I was like, why? And he was like, because he gave an example of like people are dating people in shape, yeah? So he was like, a guy or a woman who's out of shape is less likely to go for a guy that's in shape because she knows she can't bullshit him, in the sense where she knows he has discipline. You can't really pull the wool over his eyes. He's very committed. Like, he has all these traits that she probably isn't ready to commit to being with him. Whereas if she was to go for a guy who kind of is similarly out of shape, or like, do you know what I mean? Then it's like, you can tell he lacks discipline. He don't really prioritize his health. He don't really care. Do you know what I mean? So you're not going to have those same pressures. So that's the example he gave me. So he was like, maybe that could be why, the fact that you're in good shape. And he was like, even with what you do as a business, like just even you, the way you carry yourself, how you're productive and you're very driven. If you're a guy who's not on that same wavelength, trying to be with someone that is, if you're not ready to be that way inclined, you're going to kind of steer away from going there because it's not really a reality you want to face. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, fair enough. But then to be fair, those aren't the kind of people I want anyway. Like, I don't want someone who's intimidated by things that are good for them, so to speak. Do you know what I mean?
Have you always been, like, in your relationships, have you always been the one to, like, I don't know, encourage his fullest potential and support him and stuff like that? Has that been your, like, role in your ex's lives? Not just the most recent one, but just in general? Like, do you take control and bet his life?
I like to believe that I do.
Okay.
But I feel like my problem is I have a habit of, like, putting others before myself.
Okay.
So in doing that, it's like I kind of just put myself to the back burner. Do you know what I mean?
Could anyone accuse you of becoming too motherly with your exes?
I don't know if motherly is the word yet, but I'm onto you.
Okay.
100%. Like, if there's something that you've envisioned or you told me that you want to do or that you're doing, I'm onto you to make sure that it gets done, or like I'm going to support you as much as I can to make sure that it's executed.
Okay. Have you dated somebody who you felt like by being with them, it was easier for you to achieve your goals?
It's weird because yes and no.
Okay.
In terms of the support. So financially, yes. Emotionally, or why did you look at him?
What?
I saw that.
Me and my brother disconnected.
Whoever, man. Financially.
Well, I'm not paying attention.
No, I know what they're doing. They're thinking, you're thinking, Gina, you've been open today, huh?
No, that's the one I was thinking, to be fair.
No, but anyway, financially, yes.
That's the one I was thinking.
Financially, yes. But I feel like emotionally and like, aside from the finances, no.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I feel like I don't know about the whole obviously I'm only my Qoy in it, so I don't know about the whole super successful women not getting men and the reasons why. I didn't really like how on 90s Babies, you lot all dismissed what Gina was saying as it might not be as big an issue, or it might not be as real an issue because there are women that are married to you. And I just feel like, I was like, guys, no, I think she's actually really saying something. And I think it's not that you lot acting like this, but it's not a cut down on you guys. But I think there are probably people that think, oh, that's going to be too much work, or I need to show up, or what if she doesn't know her place? Like all of that. There's a whole lot of, I think, assumptions that come with anything. And I think when you have a successful woman, maybe the assumption is that she's going to be hardest to deal with, or she's not as maternal. I don't know what it is in it. But for me personally, I kind of feel like I was in my previous relationship, I won't talk about the last two or whatever, but just before that, I do feel like I have all this zeal, like I'm so energetic for them. Like I'm so like, I don't know.
You want them to do great.
Huh?
You want them to do great, like the vim is there.
And I feel like what I would love, now that I know I can do that,
You want someone
that would.
That's why
that's
why I said biggest cheerleader, because
Yes. Like
I realized that it's something that I need.
Yes.
Like it's something that I genuinely need.
Yeah. I mean, 100%. Like I don't understand how. Like sometimes I look at my girls and stuff. Yeah, this is what's helped me actually decipher what I want more from a man. Because I look at my girls, yeah, and they don't slack. Like the love and support that they show, I'm just like, no, I can't be dating somebody
Who gives less than your
Right,
friends.
yeah. Like, what? And I'm not even giving them the like.
No,
what?
no,
Like,
it's true.
no, you know, obviously.
No, but it's true.
Like, but like, I'm just like, no, it's crazy. Like, I
But
can't.
the thing is, I don't really think you should compare the, I don't know, support your friends give you to the man. Are you supporting the level or the way in which they support?
I don't care if the way he supports is different, because all my girls support differently. Like some
Okay.
will come to stuff, others
Yeah.
will just like be like, Qoy, do you need help? Like if I need help editing something, I could just
Yeah.
ask them. Like there's different ways to support. But I genuinely feel like in previous relationships, I don't know if I could say, bar the last one,
Yeah.
shout out to him,
Yeah.
I don't think I can say that I believed they believed in me. And maybe there was like 3, like to be fair. But
Do you require them to be visibly excited? And
no, they were
enthusiastic?
ops. No, generally, like one of them was genuinely. Genuinely, if I remember the language, because
Yeah.
obviously I'm such a like exuberant person
Yeah.
that it's very even hard for me for your negative energy to come into my space. Like,
Yeah.
so it was only when I looked back on the relationship that I was like, yo, I don't think my man fucked with me, you know. I don't think he actually like I remember one time applying for like a job, yeah, and I only applied for jobs that had weird application processes. So only jobs that had like interviews or had me have to film something. Like I hated like the whole
Right.
writings. I hated that, right?
Personal statements.
So
and that.
yeah, I hate it. Like
The
you
worst.
asked me to send
The
my CV,
worst.
then ask for the same information in a different format. So now I'm copying. No, it's long.
I hate that.
So I remember like I went over to his to film it because he like had just moved into a new space, so the background was like nicer. So I was just like, yeah, let me. And I just remember him it was just this like no assumption I would get it. Like I don't know how to describe it. It was things when I look back on that I could see was like, oh yeah, you really didn't think I would be doing anything that I say I'm doing now. Do you know what I mean? And like that's okay because I'm really positive. Like I really do drive myself, so it's fine. But I was just like, it would be great to have that in somebody else as well, because I'm always I cheerlead people that are not even my friends if I think they're good at what they do, innit? So I would love that in my relationship. I really, really would. I think that would be like amazing.
No, I would. Obviously, I think your man should be your biggest cheerleader.
Yeah, like biggest.
I was just asking about, are you? Because you know, girls are like very like giddy and excited, and what I was trying to ask is, do you want your man to be that way inclined, or can he just support you in his own way?
I think, do you know what, like I said, I'm very self-driven. I don't really need you to like jump up and down, whatever.
Yeah.
But if you're mindful of any big dates, if you're like, do you know what I mean? If you
It's the effort, man.
just the effort,
paying attention to detail.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, and the things like I said, that person, by the way, was like almost like 7 years, a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
But it's like when you get to the stage where you're like super comfortable in yourself and just trying to make sure you don't make any of your own wrong decisions that you didn't make before, whether that's your behavior or the person you were picking, you look back on stuff, innit? And I'm just like, well, I remember that. Because the last one, so supportive. Genuinely, you would have thought I shot gold. Like, he was so supportive. And I remember really like missing that and liking that about him.
Yeah.
So that's something that I know moving forward I would really, really want. But before him, I don't think it would have been on my list because I never had the
experienced
opposite.
it,
Right. I've never had the opposite before, and I've always been quite self-driven. But yeah, I don't need him to like jump up and down.
Yeah.
Whatever your character is,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
but your character believes in something, innit?
Yeah.
I want to feel that energy towards
Okay,
me
I
as
hear
well.
that. I
Like,
hear
and not because I'm your girl, but because you actually fuck with what I do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
okay, maybe because I'm your girl, because why not, man?
People, lend me your ears. Lend me your ears for about 2 minutes. I need to rap to y'all real quick, all right? So this is a PSA. That's a public service announcement from our sponsor, Manscaped. All right, so hear me out. So obviously Christmas is right around the corner. It's literally only a few weeks away. And I know some of y'all heathens ain't got gifts for the important men in your life yet. I'm talking about your dads, your granddads, your brother, your cousin, your husband, your boyfriend, your side piece, your Insta crush. I know some of y'all ain't bought them gifts yet, but we're going to change that right now with Manscaped. All right, so Manscaped is the ultimate gift for below the waist grooming for the man them. All right, so with us, you can get 20% off plus free shipping with our code MUA7 at manscaped.com. That's MUA7 at manscaped.com. For me personally, I recommend the hygiene bundle, which includes the lawnmower 4.0, the weed whacker, boxers, travel kit, and you get your liquid formulations as well, yeah? So the new lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, I'm going to give you the T on it right now. So it's waterproof. It has this advanced skincare technology. It reduces, the risk of nicks and cuts, and even has a light which gives you that close shave. It helps you with that close shave down there. Imagine you're in a bathroom now that has kind of bad lighting or hasn't got windows, so you've got no natural light. So it's hard to kind of see what you're doing down there. With the light on the trimmer, it helps with that. So it reduces the risk of you cutting yourself or not even hitting certain areas, you get me? And then with a weed whacker as well, you can get rid of all your nose hairs, your ear hairs, all that unattractive stuff. So make sure that you bless the special men in your life this Christmas, all right, with a Manscaped product bundle. You get me? Use our code MUA7, 20% off, free shipping right now at manscaped.com. All right? Now back to the pod.
But
Going back to what you were saying before with the 90s babies, I agree with you that the success is a factor, but because they brought up the point that, but there are women who are successful, I thought, okay, cool. Let's try and remove success for a second. Are there any other reasons besides success that might be,
But what is
a
it that's
common
unappealing?
denominator between these women?
What's unattractive about not coming from Yusuff, but
Yeah.
please speak for men quickly.
Okay.
And Brent, please jump in. What do you think could be unattractive about a successful woman?
I think if a man is intimidated by a woman's success, it normally speaks to what he wants and how he is. So, one, he may not be where he is, where he wants to be in life, sorry. He may feel like the woman is, achieving more than him, may have more money than him, more notoriety than him, and he's not comfortable with a woman being above him in that aspect. That could be one thing about it. Sometimes a man doesn't want a woman who's, in you two's cases, this like someone who's out there, very visible, knows a lot of people. He may not be comfortable with that. Any moment now, Brent, you can jump in.
It's normally money. It's normally the fact that she doesn't need him for the things that
It might be that as well.
women tend to basically daughter men for. So
I think also there is sometimes this misconception that because you're driven, you're not maternal. Like you won't have time. And I say this because my mum's made comments before in the past. Shout out to you because I know you're going to listen to this and hear it.
Sorry, Mum.
Hello, auntie.
But she made a comment one time where she was like to me, "You're not behaving like someone who wants to settle down and have kids and get not being at home or going to work or just generally me being a busybody that I am in it." And it was just like, are you sure that you want to get married and settle down and have kids soon because you're not behaving like someone who does? And it was like that. And my response was, but I'm not married and I don't have kids, so why should I behave why should I behave that way when it's not here? It doesn't make any sense. And I was like, isn't it better that I do what I'm doing now so that when that time comes, I can afford to unwind and step back because I've grinded now and put all the pieces in place for when that happens. And then she was like, fair enough. But obviously I feel like the African in her instantly was just like, you know what I mean? And I've had male friends say to me, Ra, what, you want kids? And I'm like, sorry. Oh, you don't come across maternal. I said, that why? Because I bang Jim. Like I just and they were like, yeah, because you just no, but that's what he said, is because you bang Jim and you're just always out, you're out and you're just living your life.
So you go ahead.
I'm gonna say, I wouldn't say it's that you don't come across maternal. I don't think that. I think it's more of a case of, just say a man is ready to settle down, have kids, get married, whatever, and he looks at you and maybe he thinks maybe what I want and what Gina wants are, the disparity is vast. So for you, because you're so career driven, you might want kids and you might want to get married and have kids, Qoy in the future, whereas he might want it now, innit? So
aren't men the ones that say that women are terrible communicators? I beg you, ask Gina.
I was literally gonna say, but I hear what you're saying.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying the guy
you're saying that it's an assumption, right?
So if a man sees a woman who's, about her business, super driven, doing this, doing that all over the place, in his mind, he might be thinking maybe settling down and having kids isn't what she wants to do right now.
But you have to.
And maybe that's where he is. So those two things can't connect.
I would say just have a conversation.
No, literally.
Obviously, I'm talking about from the outside looking in.
No,
so for example,
I get
let's just say someone's online, scrolling, whatever. He sees your page. Obviously, people assume stuff based on what they see.
100%.
I heard that.
He might see something and be like, you know what, she might not be.
I feel like that's I would say the reason why I would say that's unrealistic, not to dismiss your point, because I feel like if someone's scrolling through and sees Gina, I feel like their first thought is, I want to smash, or I want to date, I want to see her, I want to touch, I don't know, I just feel like it would. Do I want to? I feel is a thought you have.
That was a bad example because that wouldn't be your initial thought scrolling through.
Yeah.
But let's just say he saw Gina's page and his first initial thought was, she's attractive, I want to smash whatever. Maybe just through talking to her.
She's so busy. He's like,
she
doesn't seem like she's slowing down.
Maybe through that thing is, I don't know, communication might not be your forte in terms of.
I'm a strong communicator. If I don't communicate with you, it means I'm just not interested, to be honest.
But regardless, you can still, whether or not your intentions are to smash or to whatever, you can still look at someone's person and being and decipher for yourself whether or not you think they are in that place. Obviously, you can't ask them because assuming it's not going to get you nowhere.
Yeah.
But you can make those assumptions.
You can make those assumptions. You know what I mean? But I just feel like that is that's not a strong enough reason for why.
No, it isn't.
This phenomenon or this apparent phenomenon of a successful women. Because the things that, I'll be real, would I define myself as successful? Yes, but maybe not for myself, because I have my own goals or whatever. I'll be like, yeah, I've done my thing. But in terms of the word successful in big bold letters, I think there are women that Issa Rae and them type.
No, of course.
Do you know what I mean? And I'll look at them kind of women, or whatever, and obviously she's married, so she's not a good example. But in terms of the phenomenon, this general consensus that we have, that women that are successful don't seem to have men. I swear there's even, if you know them old black movies, not Friday, but movies that Tyler Perry made. But they will follow these black women and they navigate the dating scene.
And it's the same narrative.
It's the same narrative, and then they will always have men say, I don't know.
Did you ever watch Being Mary Jane?
Yes, I did. Yeah,
so that's where I always draw it from, because obviously I was heavily invested in that program, and it was I started rewatching it recently. Okay. So I was like, it's so crazy because literally she is this massive, successful news anchor who's, do you know what I mean? She's doing her thing, but her love life just sucks. And
she was also a bit unhealthy.
No, she was not a bit.
But the thing is, a woman like that, don't you believe they have to date a man who's maybe more powerful than them?
No, and the thing is, she wasn't she weren't dating bums.
She wasn't
dating bums, and she was dating within her her network. I feel like she was dating in a decent pool. But again, she also had a lot of issues.
Yeah.
Of course she did. Do you know what I mean? But again, it was it wasn't just her, it was even her friends. It was a common narrative of
But the thing is, 2 points I'm going to make here. One, I don't feel like successful, powerful women necessarily date down.
Yeah.
They normally date men parallel to them or above them.
Yeah.
And then two, if a man sees a woman and he deciphers that he cannot maintain her lifestyle or even match her lifestyle, that's going to be a deterrent for him as well. So if money, like Brent said, money comes into it.
Yeah, 100%.
Money is a major factor in this.
And like I said, if I'm honest, then you're not the person I want to date anyway.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest with you. Like I don't want, okay, I
So
know.
you don't have to basically
that-
find your equal.
No, literally, because I feel like, okay,
Also on the body.
even with him saying like us being visible, yeah, it takes a certain type of person to be able to date someone visible, hands down. Like it is what it is.
I don't even, okay, sorry.
No,
I'll let you finish.
yeah,
Talk about this visibility thing,
'cause
because I don't think...
You don't think you're visible?
I don't think I'm that.
No, but Qoy,
Like-
where you're
Yeah,
you're
right now-
going.
Amen.
No, I
Listen,
need you to understand.
Whenever he looks at you, he just sees dollar signs.
No,
I see it
Qoy.
in his face, man.
Qoy, where you're
I was
going,
seen all that before we started talking, to be honest.
when
And
you're
hence
where
why
you're
she's here.
going,
Yeah.
is
Hold my hand as you say it.
okay. What? Give me your hands. Give me your hands.
Is this a
Where
raffle ticket?
no, where
Yeah.
where you're going is going to blow your mind. So as much as you say, oh, I don't think I'm visible, this is just the beginning. So to date somebody like you, when you get to where you get to, it's gonna take a certain person. You're gonna need a man with a certain level of confidence.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That the characteristics of your guy is not like where you are now. Is not like you haven't even formed yet, so you have to bear that in mind when you're
Embryo.
dating.
But the thing is,
Thank you, sis.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
but she can still fall for
No, of course,
a
no.
quiet, recluse guy.
No,
That's
but
my
okay.
type.
You know
No,
what I'm saying?
but-
You
no.
Don't say your type, because that's when people shape shift. Cut that out.
Okay, no, but what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that she has to go for a guy that's out there.
Yeah.
That's
Yourself.
far from what I'm saying. I'm
Okay.
saying that it takes a certain type of guy
Yeah.
to be able to be with someone visible.
Yeah.
He can be a quiet guy in the
Yeah.
background, but he's so confident in what he's doing
100%.
that it doesn't matter
Yeah.
what you're doing.
I feel like I've met men of that ilk, like just that, in terms of they just carry themselves a particular way.
Yeah.
I feel safe with them.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily that they have. Obviously, I don't know what's in their account or whatever, but it's not like it's just the way that they carry themselves. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like the male. Truly, a lot of my closest friends, the male version of them, and my mum, like the male version of them, in terms of just they're so different to me. Like they are not outrageously, like, even though I feel like I'm quite slightly introverted, but like I don't have to describe it, but I kind of know what you're talking about. I do know what you're talking about. But sorry, this visibility thing though,
Yeah.
because you've addressed it.
I'm not
but-
saying it's a bad thing, by the way.
do you know what it is? I don't think it's a bad thing, because I feel like even if you're visible in one scene,
Yeah.
nobody knows your name or essence in another. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but remember, I'm just telling you
That some men might be turned off
that
by it.
some men may be turned off by
But I
it.
feel like that comes from, I don't really try to even understand them kind of people, if I'm being honest. But in terms of,
But the thing is, it goes both ways though, because I've heard women say they don't want a man who's hyper visible, who, you know, knows a lot
do
of
you
people.
want a man that's hyper visible?
So it goes both ways.
I'm not bothered.
I get you.
I'm-
That's a very
I mean-
good point. You've quashed me.
Yeah, I don't particularly want a hyper visible man because a quiet life is a happy life, and I feel like let one of us be out there, not both of us. It's too much in it. But again, I don't plan on being in a public relationship ever again in my life.
I didn't
So-
know your old one.
But your
was
relationship
public.
wasn't
No, it wasn't. No,
public.
it wasn't public, but it was public to the point where you knew who he was, and in the beginning,
Is your hair red?
Huh?
Is your hair red?
no,
Oh, it's a light.
Oh, it's the lie.
No.
Oh, I thought
Oh.
it maybe on.
like I showed him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I didn't hide him away from the world.
Yeah.
The next relationship I get in, you won't even see a finger.
I feel like you hid that relationship. You hid it for years. I didn't even know.
No,
you-
because in the beginning I was very like in the beginning. Do you know
Yeah.
what pisses me off?
What do you, if you could talk, well,
You know what pisses me off the
Yeah.
most there? You know when you've got your your Snapchat memories.
Oh, my
I swear
gosh.
to God, every single day,
another
yeah,
memory pops up.
I'm having to remove a memory because every day.
Every day.
But it shows the shift in my
It's good.
relationship because a lot of them is the 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where I was proper like,
Yeah.
I was very open.
Yeah.
And then after that, obviously, it just went from one extreme to the other.
Is it mentally taxing to keep your relationship a secret?
Oh, I love it.
Like to have to be constantly conscious of not
No, because I
saying,
don't think
showing.
I don't think I
mean,
kept the last one a secret. So I feel like the next relationship I get into, it's gonna be different because I've not actively kind of done it before.
Yeah,
So I'll tell you when that happens, isn't it?
isn't it? Inks.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been. What? Are you keep? Oh,
No,
sorry.
Don't
No,
mind
it
him.
was
Don't
a-
mind
it was
him. Don't mind
a,
him.
Inside joke.
Oh, okay. You guys need to stop doing it. I'm joking.
No, we do actually.
No, you don't. No, it's part of you lot's thing. Yeah, no, I don't know. In terms of someone who's bait, I just want someone who's common sense, innit? And one guy I spoke to ages ago, he was like how the biggest fear, he said Nigerian women, but I think he just meant black women, but I think he was talking about Nigerian women. he said Nigeria, the biggest fear Nigerian women have is embarrassment. And I have to agree. Like, I think everyone has that though in this generation.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
I've heard
just
that word
don't
too much
like,
this year.
just rate me. Do not allow my name. You see the name I was given. It wasn't meant to be associated with dirt. Please allow me. Like, I feel like, hey guys, do you know the perfect person to talk about is
Who?
DaniLeigh and DaBaby.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we
Not
spoke about
that-
this
you
briefly
spoke-
yesterday.
oh,
No, but we
okay.
can
No, we think about it, yeah.
because
It's not something to be dribbling about. So I came with way too much positive energy towards that.
But that level of embarrassment is a lot though.
Is do you know what it is though? Do you know what it is? I think a younger Qoy and the Qoy today have different opinions on this, yeah? When I saw that, my heart broke for her because I feel like that's somebody who genuinely was super... Because you lot see Sad Man's point
Response,
about
yeah,
it,
Yeah.
Oh, so you spoke about it already. Okay, cool.
No,
No. That was-
we did
that
it on
was on
Patreon. It's
Patreon.
fine.
Did,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Nobody heard it, yeah.
Okay.
By the way, can we just say, you see Brent, he don't rate our Patreon at all.
No.
Brent is the
No,
biggest
like,
hater, bro.
proper hate-
Listen.
No,
they have
Qoy,
they have different amount of... Is that broken?
I don't know. Is it?
Looks saggy.
They look saggy.
Man said saggy.
On Patreon, they have a limited amount of listeners, right, and viewers.
Yeah.
And this Wednesday episode they recorded now is the majority.
Mhm.
So them saying they covered something on Patreon, nobody's heard it. So
No, not nobody.
Some people have
Yeah.
heard it.
People have
Brent
heard
is
it.
on a mad
No,
one.
but I'm not saying we can't talk about it now because obviously that episode came out today, which is Wednesday,
Yeah.
and this coming out on Sunday,
Okay.
and we're getting Qoy's perspective on it, so we can talk about
We
it.
can talk
Yeah.
about
You
it.
over there,
Need
with your
to
Patreon hate,
reduce
reduce
it.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you. With your saggy mic. Sorry.
Yeah, I felt really bad because I felt like, I don't know, when you see women doing stuff, yeah, I feel like if you're, I don't know, you're able to put yourself in their shoes a little bit. I've never been in love or whatever, but when I think I saw a woman who was madly in love with somebody and is literally not even deeping how much she's being disrespected, like for her to still, because when she first started doing all her talking, I thought she was in a different house and he had kicked her out, but she was in that house. And I don't know if you've ever had an argument with your partner where it's just so bad and it's so like not healthy, but you're still there because you're kind of hoping that one of you will give in and everything will be happy and beautiful and sweet again.
I think that's most arguments now.
Right. And I don't think that's even unique to just a woman. I think anybody who's ever cared about someone, like they've pissed you off so much, but you're still there arguing because you're just hoping they will see beyond the talk. See sense. See that I love you. We don't need to be doing this right now. Like see all of that. So what I saw was her kind of trying to give him space to do the right thing. Obviously, I'm a woman, so I'm being biased, just assuming that she's in the right. But I feel like the DaBaby, whoever, indifference must have been so heartbreaking to her. Because he's there and he's saying
Do you know?
with his mouth
You see him
Yeah.
with
that
Beck
you
Cash as well.
were aside
Do you-
with a baby. Oh my
You know what
gosh.
really? You know what really like frustrated me? Yeah, is I think I hate when women have to justify themselves.
Oh, that's what my sister said.
No, and I think that's what it was for me. It was her
Saying
now
Giving
examples.
reasons and examples
Like
to
that,
why
you see, I get
I was
embarrassed
your
for people.
girlfriend.
Yeah,
I get embarrassed. Does anyone else get embarrassed for other people?
Oh,
Like
100%.
Yeah.
So
I clenched my bum. when she was
yeah,
talking.
so
I said, "Eh."
when I saw that was what was rattling me because I thought, oh, she's really justifying like
their relationship.
their relationship.
There's
And
a whole baby.
she doesn't have to. And it was
Yeah.
really making me, it's like, please, I'm shy. Like
Yeah.
I got so shy for her.
Because I don't think
thought-
anyone believed the baby.
No one believed it.
No
which
Because
is
one believed
why
it.
it was annoying me that she was even like
No,
like,
but she's
taking
Feeding into
she,
him.
like, I don't know, Tony Tonight, you know, she's so, did I say it wrong? Tony Tonight, sorry. Tony Tonight, yeah?
What's her name?
Tony Tonight? She has a sick book anyway, get her book. But
Tony
like, she, is
Tony
it
Tony Tone.
Oh, Tony
Tony
Tone.
Tone? So what
I was
does Tony
thinking,
Tonight?
I was thinking,
Tony Tonight.
you know what I thought, isn't he
Is that her show or
the
something?
youth? I was like, wait, I swear her name's DaniLeigh. Who is Tony Tonight?
Oh.
Wait,
Nah,
do you know what I I've been corrected on that every single time I say
Tony
it, but it's the
Tone.
way I see it in my head. I swear it's
Tonight on Tony Tonight, we have a special.
No, I hope she gets a show. Shout out her. But she's very articulate. And she's very good at putting things in a really concise way in it.
Mm.
And she just said, like, she said something along the lines of, when things just get so on top, sometimes you actually allow yourself to be. Was it her? Maybe it wasn't even her. Look at me just embarrassing myself. But someone said that when things get so on top, you actually allow for that disrespect. You allow for that, and I just felt so bad for her because that's what I saw. I saw a woman who. She said that he left her when she first announced she was pregnant and then came back. So for someone to leave you when you're pregnant and then come back and you accept it, I'm sure there's many valid reasons why you'll do that. But I feel like it shows that you want to hold on to them. And I just kind of felt like this was just a situation where it was no longer her wanting to stay with the baby because he was good to her, but her to stay with him because that's what she decided she wanted. And I just felt really, really bad for her. Now, from his point of view, if we want to believe his point of view, like, I guess he just decided he was going to put everything on social so he doesn't get arrested if she makes any claims and stuff like that. But like, I don't know, man. That was
you know what, yeah? It's like there's a way to do it and still respect the mother of your child. And I think that's what it is. It's like she's literally given birth to half of you. Whether you wanted it or not, it's happened.
I don't think people take childbirth seriously enough.
But they really should though, because it's like she literally has half of you there, like present with you. So for you to sit there and be like, oh, she was a side chick, and you even saying that he called his brother or cousin or whoever to come and like confirm and be like, hey, she was my side chick. It's like, are you 5? Like, I just think.
But that's what Simon was saying.
Men are mad. I'm sorry. No, everyone's mad, to be honest with you. I think everyone is mad.
What you're saying. Don't let political
No, because I think everybody's mad. Women are mad too.
Everyone is mad.
Everyone is mad. But I'm going to be honest, this is a prime example of Men Are Mad, chapter 5215.
You might be able to enlighten me.
episode 2 of the book as well.
What transpired between them to get them to that point?
He told her to get out.
No, but why?
Yes, you're right. Okay. I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know, for me personally, and this may be too much, maybe everyone's expecting everyone to have like a barrier or a stop point in their behavior or whatever. But I feel like wherever you've asked her to leave.
Yeah.
I don't know, she doesn't want to leave, obviously. Yeah. Maybe because it's obvious that she loves you or whatever. Maybe she was super annoying. Maybe she was all these different things in it. My thing is, I don't mind like that you want her to leave. I think it's the afterwards they're like kind of belittling her, like, and belittling the relationship.
Yeah, of course.
But I guess maybe if he's hurt as well, like, there's the thing, you never know what's going on in somebody's relationships. All we're getting is what they're showing us, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just feel like
because we don't know what's transpired, all I read was apparently he pressed charges on her for assault or something like that. So
I didn't know that, by the way. I said that mad dismissively, but no, I didn't know that.
Okay, yeah. So he pressed charges on her for assault. I'm not sure what happened, but obviously for them to get to that point where they're on live chatting, something has happened. So I don't know if we know what's happened because, you know what I mean? They're at odds because of what exactly? So it's a weird one, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I heard that. You know, men can be hurt too and then act that way. Do you know what's mad? So do you remember on I can't remember, it was a couple weeks ago, but a white woman stabbed her husband.
Yeah, and
he
heard,
died.
And did you hear her?
And yeah, she was saying like,
what was it like? I should do it again. Like,
he said I wouldn't do it, so I did it 2 more times. I hope he's dead.
Yeah,
and like,
what?
What? British woman?
Yeah, British woman. She looked like DaniLeigh. Like,
she literally regular. She killed her husband.
She killed her husband.
And
I don't think he was abusing her from
It was
before.
the last straw, basically.
Yeah,
but I didn't know that he died, right?
But,
so I'm watching this, right? And I'm like, you know, I'm getting my sister and getting my mom to come and watch it, whatever. And everyone in the comments is saying, "Oh, she's had enough. He's abused her, blah 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 blah." And then when I saw that he died, I was like,
but she's in prison now, right?
Yeah, she's in prison. She's getting 22 years or something. Yeah, but like when
she's calm with it though.
Is she?
She's coming now.
Yeah, she's coming with it now.
Yeah.
Once,
but you know what? They might be nicer in prison as well.
Once the dust settles.
Sorry, no, finish.
The thing, if she killed him because of genuine self-defense, like he was battering her.
It
wasn't self-defense.
She made dinner, and then he was rude about the dinner. But wait.
Huh?
But it wouldn't have been. They've been together for many years. She said he's always been a bully.
I understand why she lashed out.
Alright, go break it down.
Okay.
No, I understand why she lashed out. It was years of pent up.
Yeah, it was years.
Yeah, of course.
And
it can't be just because of the dinner.
This Zoom thing that she had with, I think, her son. And then she had made something. And then he was like, it's crap or something.
Yeah, he dissed her food or something.
Yeah, and it's so unnecessary. And she's like, yeah, I'm finished. I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
And she stabbed him. And then he even had the strength to call the police, but still insult her. she's like, yeah, you
I'm
need to
done.
die.
Yeah.
You need to die.
And
Yes,
I
it's
think when you hear of that, right, I'm pretty sure we haven't been in similar, like, not to
mad.
that degree,
Yeah.
but there is going to be like one thing that like just literally like
Pushes
breaks
you
your
over the
back
edge.
where it's just like, do you know what? I'm done with this shit. Do you know what I mean? So you can understand like the years
Yeah.
of the
Pent up
consistent
anger.
abuse that led her to there. Did you ever watch Dear John, the second one on
No.
Netflix?
The
Betty,
woman, yeah, no.
That's a very interesting, like, that is such. Did you ever watch it? Dear John, the Betty Broderick story.
I watched the John.
the John one. Oh no, but the second one, fam.
It looked like he stressed her to
Oi,
the edge.
Oi.
Like,
The thing is,
and she started looking crazy.
He did, like, it went both ways, yeah. He did her very, very dirty. Like the dirt that he'd done to her was like, oh, my chest.
And there's
yeah.
no crime for treating someone shit. There's no prison time for treating
No,
someone shit in
but
a relationship. So you feel like they just kind of got away with it.
No, literally. And he moved on and like obviously got with his secretary and like moved on and had a really brilliant life. And he did a lot of things to manipulate her. So for example, like when it came to like the divorce settlement, he did his best friend was a lawyer. So his best friend taught him loads of different things to do. So when it came to the settlement, that she wouldn't get anything. Like and obviously she quit her job and her career to be a housewife. So she literally had nothing. And you see how she was very like driven. But obviously when they got together, he kind of forced her to like have kids and quit her career so he could then study to be, I think he was doing one thing. I think he was trying to be a doctor at first and then he changed his mind and wanted to go into law. And like, she just had to support him because obviously she's a wife in it. And you kind of saw all of that. So like, she helped him build his career and then he became this really big lawyer with a massive firm and loads of money and stuff. But he did her dirty though, I'm not gonna lie. But then she became really obsessive.
Oh yeah,
like, her level of obsession became like
unhealthy,
extremely unhealthy.
But
like,
if you
it was
think
mad.
about, like,
and then she killed him.
So okay, I didn't know that. But like, okay, thanks for spoiling that.
Oh, sorry.
But the thing, I feel like I don't want to make it sound like women can't be accountable for their actions and that everything we do is a reaction to men. But the dynamics are so fucked. Like, you need to understand, like, women are literally valued on how much of themselves they're willing to give to other people. Like, whether it's being a mother or being a husband, being a wife or all these things, right? So you're told that your value is that, then you make decisions based on that. And it's like, in reality, you literally get one life. And if you kind of give all of that away and then at the end of it, no one says thank you, or it's not really an investment because no one gives back to you. Because obviously, ideally, you give to your husband and he rides for you and you have a dream, and you give to your kids and your kids say, thank you, mom, and they, give you money. Like, there's this whole vision, but it doesn't always work out like that. You may divorce your partner, your kids may not become doctors, do you know what I mean? And all of these things. And it's like, you're constantly pouring out. And sometimes, I'm sure we're all very grateful for our parents, right? But sometimes you might not be grateful for your parents or grateful in the way they want. So just think of somebody who's lived their entire life pouring out because they were told to. Maybe not because they wanted to, but because they were told to, that's what they're meant to do.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, nothing
in return.
They just nothing. And that's not how I say that's not how I'm saying I see marriage or anything like that. No, I'm excited about all of that stuff. But I can imagine why somebody would go crazy if at the end of that.
On the other hand, men are judged on what they can provide though.
That's true.
Okay.
So, and we go through our own trials and tribulations because of that. I'm not disputing what you said.
No,
I agree with what you said.
I'm not disputing, because that okay, by the way, was very specific. I'm not disputing what you say either, but I still feel like there's still scope for you lot to live your lives.
No, we can
we
can both live our lives.
No, but you.
I don't believe women.
Okay,
can't.
now give it to me. Let's have a conversation because I'm always happy to
But why
learn something. But
no, because I said this is where I don't think it's the same though, because
I didn't say it's the same, but
Okay.
women can still live their lives. Women live their lives. I'm not. I agree with what you're saying.
if we both have a kid,
but that's the point I was making.
Yeah,
I was
if
gonna
A
make.
and B have
Yeah,
a
but we
kid.
don't have to argue about this because I agree with you.
No, and we agree with you as well. But just for anybody who's listening,
Yeah.
if they want to agree more with anybody, I'm here. So like, if me and you have a kid now,
Yes.
and we both
Yes.
want to live our individual
Yes.
lives, if I walk
The
away
answer
from
is
that
yes.
kid,
The answer is yes.
I am not a woman. I am not a mother. I am scum of the world. If I walk away from that kid, if you walk away from that
But
kid,
there's
if you walk away from that kid,
there's a deadbeat dad narrative though.
Bro, do you know the consequence of the deadbeat dad narrative and the
I'm
consequence
not
of the
saying
deadbeat
they're
mom
equal.
narrative?
They're not equal.
That's what I'm trying
They're
to
not
say.
equal, but
You can walk, you can live your own life, yeah.
negatives and positives exist on both ends.
They
Yeah,
do.
Is
but
it? Yeah, but I, for the last time, agree with everything you're saying. But
Okay.
I'm a man,
Man saying I agree,
And
but it
we have
doesn't feel like agreement.
and we have to have a conversation, right?
No, we
so
are
I'm
having a
bringing up
conversation.
the point for the man then.
Okay, cool. Fair enough.
Yeah.
And like you said, there are negatives and positives on both sides.
Yeah.
I guess my view on this topic is I don't think women can really live their lives no, it's not that they can't live their lives. And this is what I said last time when we were talking about Condola and
Do you
Lawrence,
mean
yeah?
once kids are in?
I'm talking
in
about
the
kids
picture?
being involved and kids, yeah.
Okay.
I do not believe that a man's life changes as much as a woman's. So it's never going to be equal. And like when we were talking about Insecure and that episode, and we saw the comparison between Condola's life and Lawrence's life, and I said that even if they were together, it would probably still be the same, where Lawrence is going to work, she's at home stressed with the baby. When the baby's crying, she's the one going
That's
to look at the
because
baby.
Lawrence, as a man, needs to what? Provide.
Okay,
and he as a
but
woman
that's-
needs to nurture.
No, but then that's not because it's not because of that. I'm just showing
No,
you
but
how
no.
having a baby is a full-time
I
job for a
know,
woman.
but you can't use Lawrence going to work as an example.
okay,
because he
no,
has
but
to go to work.
Okay, cool. But then he's going to parties. He's having sex. Okay, that stuff is irrelevant because if they were together, that wouldn't be the case.
Yeah.
But it's just showing how his life hasn't really changed in regards to his normal routine. Hers has drastically, is the point I'm making. So even if you're saying, you can still live your life, it's never going to be the same.
Which I agree with. So where do we go from there?
Unless you have means to hire a nanny full time and you get back to whatever you want to do.
But even like being, I'm sure at least some people judge this, but even like being a woman and having a nanny, there's certain circles of people that look at you like you're like, do you know what I mean? Like, this is your purpose. Why would you deviate from this purpose? The thing is that I'm incredibly in love with children. I'm incredibly in love with love. But I also think that you get one journey in this life, right? And I'm just like, my understanding is the moment I have kids and the moment I make that commitment, that is going to be a massive part of my focus. So that's why I'm choosing to go so hard now. And I think a lot of people see this going hard thing and trying to like work and all of that as like, you saying you don't want that. No, it's me understanding, for me personally, me understanding that when I get that, I know that my priorities are going to have to be very different. And I want that and I accept that. So let me get everything that I can out of the way now. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's us. That's us, like, who probably still have that traditional background in the back of our head, and but we still have these big dreams and all of that stuff. Some women are like, I know my one of my friends is like, I have no desire to have kids. Like I will freeze my eggs happily. She was saying this before, like she was saying this from ages ago, innit? Because she was like, I need to make this dream I have happen. Like, that's just her. So some people are like on the other side of it entirely. I think ultimately being an arsehole is bad, no matter what. Yeah, but I'm just saying that if a man is an arsehole, it kind of feels like he will still kind of be okay in terms of women will still want, if the guy wants women will still want him. The kid will still like him to a degree until, unless it's like you're a really horrible dad or whatever. My dad wasn't like actively around and he's still like, I thought he was Superman. Like I thought he was Superman. When he came around, I got my McDonald's, I got my food. I genuinely thought my dad was Superman. And then now I'm older, whatever. Obviously, I have a super crazy, amazing relationship, like me and my mum. You know what I mean? But I still love my dad. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, he wasn't around and he didn't have to put in as much as my mum, but he still gets the love. And I know that's different for everybody. Some people will only love the parent that they feel like they have a relationship and all of that stuff. But ultimately, I just feel like men can kind of get away with. Arsehole is bad, but if a man's an arsehole, I feel like he gets away with it a little bit. I don't think he loses as much as what a woman would if she's an arsehole, quote unquote. Not saying that like chasing your dreams makes you an arsehole, but yeah, man, I don't know if I articulated that very well. But
I get it.
I hear what you're saying, but not even about, to be fair, but women, mothers, they get most of the love. I don't believe like.
But they work fucking hard for it. In fact, the love
No,
for me
they deserve it. I'm not saying that. I'm
Yeah.
just going off your point about, a man could be an arsehole, but he still gets the love or whatever. I don't believe that fathers and men are heralded. Like, for example, Father's Day is an afterthought to Mother's Day. Like, mothers get put on the pedestal. Mothers get triumphed. I don't believe fathers do.
But I feel like the reason
Even
why they
good
get
fathers don't.
I feel like I don't think good. I think good fathers get tried. I think.
I don't really see it. I think.
What do you want to see?
I think if a mother is a great mother, and again, I'm on the side of the mothers. Let me just
No,
put
I
it out
hear
there,
that. Yeah,
just to make sure you're clear. If a mother is a great mother,
Should I be on the other side just for
Balance.
If you want,
Yeah.
if you want. If a mother is a great
that'd be
mother,
interesting.
she's heralded, yeah.
Mm.
If a dad's a great dad,
He's just a great.
oh, that's what you're meant to do.
That's not true.
No, come on.
That's
no.
not true. I dated a guy who had
Wait,
an
hold on,
amazing.
one second. I see narratives of why should you get props for being a good dad? You're meant to be. But
No, that's,
I see that. I see
sorry,
that.
I can't dismiss that. But I think when people say that, is like they're saying that. So when a guy, I don't know, is like doing his daughter's hair, or something
Yeah.
like that. I think I think that's cute. I
It
don't
is
see
cute.
that often. I'm like, yeah, shout out to you.
Yeah.
But then you might get some internet righteous people that might be like, why are we applauding this person for just they have their own, they're speaking from their own but I
Yeah.
don't think that's representative of how people really see good
I
dads.
think the
Look
I
at
think the
Taser.
consensus-
Taser gets crazy love for like
Yeah.
for how present he is with his daughter and all of that. Don't you think so?
Yeah,
I
but
don't.
yeah.
I hope I'm not speaking out of turn.
No, it's not. Obviously, yeah, Taser's a great dad, and I think in individual cases, people do get their accolades, like everything in life. But I think as a whole, if you're comparing the two, dads don't get near as enough love as mums
But then
do.
I feel like, again, isn't that also based on the amount, like if we're comparing it, the amount of work that has to go into bringing up a child from the mother? That's probably why it kind of gets overlooked, because there's some people who don't see motherhood as a full-time job. I'm not a mum, but I see it as a full-time job. I haven't even got there yet, and I can see based on like the people around me, my relatives, that it literally is a full-time job.
Yeah.
And then so I get why mothers are put on a pedestal, because you could be a mum and then have a business or like go to work and all that and more. So you're wearing so many different hats. So I understand why in comparison it's not the same. But I still do believe that. And I think when you're talking about people talking about, oh, you shouldn't get praised for being a good dad because you're a good dad, I think it's like I think that's more, isn't it like more on like the bare minimum, like the basic shit? Not like, because again, it's like, I don't really think mothers get praised for being good mothers. And like what constitutes to being a really good mother for you to get praised? Does that make sense? Because it's like, oh, I did my kid's hair today, I did this and did this. It's like, well, it's motherhood and you're meant to do that.
I think probably single mums really get a lot of praise.
Because it's
Because they're single mums.
And I understand why that is though.
Yeah.
Because it's very. You want to interject?
No.
Oh.
I understand why single mothers get praised.
Yeah, so do I.
Single moms.
Yeah.
It's in the...
No, because she just said she doesn't believe mothers really get praised. And I said, it's more so single mums.
And I think single mums is a more common phenomenon than single dads. But single dads, if someone told me that guy over there is a single dad,
he would get praised.
and I was like, let's say I was a barista at Starbucks, I'm giving him a free drink. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like because we know more of single mums or know. Yeah, because usually when people separate, the kid is going to be with the mum oftentimes, right? We have more of that phenomenon, so there's going to be more energy for it. Because for every 5 people, 3 of them will know a single mum. In this room, how many of us know a single dad who's like has full ownership of the kid? But so like let's say it's not less common. How many of us know a single mum who has full ownership of the kid?
Yeah.
Yes. So I feel like we are going to be able to see it. We're going to even be the person giving that woman love. So we're going to feel like they exist. But I feel like for that single dad, anyone around him who knows that he's a single dad is probably heralding up. And also, the whole gassing up single mums and single dads, I think is the equivalent of clapping on a Thursday for the NHS. It doesn't change their workload. Like, the single mum is still a single mum doing everything she needs to do for her kids, and the single dad is still a single dad doing everything they need to do for their kid. I feel like we've gone off the topic a little bit. I know it's really horrible how we get into like struggle Olympics between men and women, and that's not really what I want to do. But I do think for the most part there's an element of you can live for yourself as a man. Yes, you're right. You have to provide. You should have people expect you to have money, and that is a horrible extra weight to get put on a young man anyway. But as a woman, I feel like there's so many things that if you decided you didn't want to do, it would just make you almost seem like less valuable as a woman.
Like even not wanting to have kids.
Not wanting to have kids or not wanting to get married. Why don't you want to get married? Or having multiple partners or like these are all things, by the way, that not even things that I even want. But let's be if like these are not even things that I want, but I couldn't even really explore them if I did if I did want to explore them, I would know that this is a stigma that will come with it. Whereas, do you know what I mean? I'm like I said, struggle Olympics are just a very boring conversation. My life is harder than yours. No, I love being a woman. I love being queer, but I just think you lot could get away with more crud. If we did the same level of crud, I still feel like you would get a babes that would love you.
No, literally, whereas you're tarnished or blacklisted. What do you mean?
I would have to go to different communities to find a man. Like, it would be long. Do you know what I mean? So
you'd have to relocate.
That's what I'm saying. But no, it's cool. You lot have your struggles. I could never take that away from you. I don't even want to take that away from you. But yeah, I think. I don't know how we got here.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So again, talking to my male friend, and he made a point, and I wanted to ask you if you agree. So he said that when a guy meets you, he knows instantly where it's headed. Like if he just wants to smash, if he wants to take you seriously, whatever, right? And his thing was, women can't change the narrative. Men already know. Because then I was like, but hold on a minute. So you're telling me that if you meet a girl and originally you want to smash, there's not cases where you might look at her differently later on and be like, oh, you know what, she's wifey material, whatever. He goes, yeah, but that's not on her, that's on me. So he was like, women don't have... He was like, he feels like the problem with a lot of women is they believe they can kind of change a man's mind, right? Or they possess the powers to change a man's mind. And he's like, you don't. It's down to the man. If I meet you and I want to smash, I want to smash. But then if I then decide that I want to take you serious, it's got nothing to do with you. It's to do with me. Do you get what I mean? Whereas you might believe, like you might meet me and see it as, okay, you know that this guy wants to smash, but I'm going to change his mind. I'm going to put my foot forward and show that I'm a good woman or whatever. And he's like, bro, if I want to smash you, I just want to smash you. But if I decide later on that I no longer want to smash you, that's because I've decided that. Do you agree?
Brent, do you agree? I want to formulate my opinion a bit more.
Yeah, I don't think anybody could convince me otherwise, to be honest, because I'm my own man and I don't operate in the normal realm of social nonsensory.
You know this. Normally.
If I met Qoy and I wanted to smash, could she change my mind?
No. I couldn't. Because I think that's everybody.
No, but I do believe that women can do things to basically convince a guy that she isn't right for a particular role.
Whatever that woman needs to do to convince you that she's something else, she wouldn't even know that she's done it. Like,
what I mean is that Yusuff might meet a woman and she might be prim, proper. In his eyes, he respects her. And then she goes and does something mad. And then he's like,
he wouldn't even be mad though. Men change their minds on the tiniest thing. Someone poured drink into her mouth. One of his bedrooms poured drink into her mouth.
This is a good example.
Now he's
got the ick.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, could never be my girl.
I think the problem is, we actually don't see each other as humans. Like even in advertising. So that was my career for a really long time. Yeah. You can only sell to someone. Okay, books will tell you otherwise. But you can only sell to someone who actually has a little bit of an inkling that they want to buy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like somebody who point blank period don't have the money, don't have the desire to buy something. Yeah,
you can't tongue them.
That is not who you're selling to. You're selling to someone who kind of wanted a kettle, do you know what I'm saying?
Was open to the idea.
Right, open to the idea. So I feel like I remember. So I have one of my friends. I think she's stunning. I think she's gorgeous. Like genuinely, I think she's one of the most beautiful faces I've ever seen in my life. And she told me one time, she was like, "Qoy, I have no expectation that I could ever change a man's mind about anything." And I was looking at her thinking, this bitch is top tier, and she's saying this where I'm out here thinking that I can do hocus pocus it. Not that judge is a thing. I'm just saying I'm thinking I can, I'm thinking I can do my own little seductive. No, like genuinely, I think the problem with women, we're very reactive. Like if the guy gives us, he wants to wife you energy, now we're more likely to be wife. Did you want to be wife by this guy in the first place? Or was he just Chinese? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I kind of feel like I totally agree with your friend. I think your friend is totally right. I don't think you can change a man's mind. And I think women should have that same energy as well. Like,
but do you agree though that the majority of women have this mindset of I can change?
Yes.
Like, they believe in their source so much. And I think that's why
yes, I do.
As women, we get into situations that we don't need to be in.
Yeah.
Because we can see it from the jump. you kind of know what'll go on.
But even
But you believe in your source so much that you believe that you are going to be the one to change.
so a sweet one I was speaking to ages ago.
I hear that.
He said
How
to me, he was like how women's egos are crazy. And I never associated women with having egos. I always associated men with having egos. But he was because he was really funny in how he would speak. So I would actually listen to even hard truths because he would deliver it in a really funny way. And he was like, how dare you believe that because of bum and breast that I can find anywhere else, that you can make me, a grown man, make me change my mind. And I realized that a lot of that is ego. A lot of that is believing in your source so much that you think this man will. And I think once you realize that you can't make somebody do what they don't want to do, you'll cut down your time will stop being wasted. Like genuinely stop being wasted. So
Why are you staring at me?
I know you guys. I don't know if you guys are engaging enough.
No, I'm listening. But
No, they are,
remember,
but you know what it is?
I'm going to make my point.
Can I ask you a question? Why are you staring at me? I feel like Brent stares at me when it's like, it's a word for me to catch.
Oh, is it?
Yes, Brent.
Oh.
So I'm thinking, what shade are you trying to throw?
Oh, by the way, this advice I rarely listen to myself, guys. Just so you know, like
So-
I'm
No, but
100%
it's
What
human.
I think is, I think most of the time, a man does have his mind made up.
That's so
But-
shit.
That's not to say, I don't agree with you lot. I don't believe that a man's mind can't be changed.
What would she do?
Anything is possible, yeah? And a man might meet you and see you in a certain way because he hasn't seen a certain side of you. So he may have made up his mind initially, but once he gets to know you and see another side of you, that could change his mind. So there are millions of people in this world. So you're telling me there's no man in this world who went into a situation with one intention and came out of it with a different outcome?
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
John
So-
Legend slept with his missus the first night, and now they're happy.
So yes, yeah, but that doesn't mean that that's all you wanted to do was fuck because they fucked the first night.
No, but I'm saying like they both, from what I remember, I think I remember from an interview, like they both kind of were just having fun. But then it's like, oh, okay, we want to do more.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
no,
So it can change. I'm agreeing. I'm saying that
okay,
example supports
okay.
you.
Yeah, no, I think it's possible.
Yeah.
I don't know why it wouldn't be possible.
But I think the problem is that if it is possible, let's say it's possible. Let's say I
Yeah.
agree with you and it's possible.
Yeah.
I think it's 5%. And I think what happens is that 100% of people want to be that 5%, and that leaves 95% crying
yeah,
on
yeah,
live.
that's it. That because it's possible doesn't mean it's
It's
going to
you.
be
It's
you.
your portion. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I think that's what needs to be made clear. Like
100%.
all of us can win the lottery, but not everyone is winning the lottery. One person did this week or month,
Yeah.
whatever. So I just feel like, because what that does is kind of give hope. And I feel like people need to stop living on hope and start living. Well, don't actually do your thing. But I just think, in terms of your source, you're not
Yeah,
a man not wanting you doesn't mean your source isn't saucy. It actually doesn't mean that you're not wavy. It doesn't mean that
Nah.
you're not beautiful. And I feel like sometimes that's what it translates. A younger Qoy, that's what it translated to. If I didn't get what I want, even if I didn't want a relationship with them, if they didn't want what I wanted, I saw that as a rejection. I'm ever sharing. I don't like that. Can we take? I'm joking. But like I saw that as a rejection, and and so here's me not even wanting somebody, but it's just an unhealthy thing to want a relationship with someone you don't want a relationship with just because of what you think it means about you. And you just have to like be able to walk away and see. The goal is not to get into a relationship with everybody. The goal is to get into one relationship
With the right
with the
person.
right person, the right
Yeah.
people, if that's your thing. But yeah, like that's it. But I feel like because, like I said, women are valued on how much people want them and how valuable people find them. We just all want to be chosen and all want to be picked, and it's so
1,000.
unhealthy.
No, you've literally, yeah, that's what
It's
it
so
is.
unhealthy.
Do you know what it is as well? It's like, it's also a hard pill to swallow.
Yes.
When you're not picked. It's
Ooh.
like, hold on a minute. Like, not how dare you not pick me, but like,
When was the last
how
time I
dare,
was
like,
picked?
how dare.
Well, hold on. Describe being picked.
So
What do
for
you mean
example,
by
like,
picked?
if you know, when I'm talking about going into a situation that you know realistically isn't going to benefit you, you can see it there, but you believe that you're going to be the one to make the change, right? For it to suit your narrative, the narrative that you want, but it doesn't work. It's like, it's a hard pill to swallow, because then it's just like, wait, so I wasn't good enough to change that person, or they wasn't willing to change for me, but that never should have been the case in the first place. So do you get what I mean? You look really confused.
I'm just confused at the assumption that every man should want you.
No,
and that-
not every man. I'm talking
And
about.
that if a man doesn't want you,
Okay,
it means that you're less of a woman. or
Okay,
you're
It's
less
a
of-
very confusing concept.
that's not even what I'm talking about. I'm talking
Yeah.
about
Confusing
even
concept.
like dating,
yeah,
because if a guy's pursued you
yeah,
and he's pursued you to smash,
yeah,
but you want a relationship, you're going to stay in that situation because you want something else. And you believe that you are going to be able to change the outcome to suit your own narrative
or something. Yeah.
When you say change, so what are you doing? Do you mean you just hope that he sees something in you?
But it's not even just hoping, because you're actively doing things like going above and beyond, playing on the position of a wife or a girlfriend.
All
like
those uni girls are cooking jollof rice. They never cooked in their mum's house. Never,
but now you're cooking, you're cooking for a guy because you want a guy to make you your... Do you get what I mean? Like,
I know about
auditioning.
Cooking for a man is not going to make him want to wife you.
Tell them that. They don't know. They're making macaroni and cheese and they're making... And sisters, listen, stop. Okay? Food is expensive at uni. No,
but I don't think is men don't want to marry you because of, tangible things, bro. Because of cooking. It's because of your character and because
but Yusuff,
personality, vibe, and it's not about she can cook. So
but that's not what the girl's mum, or that's not what the environment around her told her.
Taught you.
Yeah, but I don't believe any girl really thinks that the advice her mum gave her to make sure you cook for your man, that's how you're gonna get him, is actual real advice.
Yeah. So from a young age,
tap in, go ahead.
From a young age, the narrative I got drummed in my head and in my chest was the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Oh yeah, you need to learn how to cook. From young, I was in the kitchen learning all these
things. As an additional attribute, not as the main.
No, but Yusuff,
quality.
No, like
Yusuff,
I don't think you understand the emphasis. The emphasis.
I understand. I'm African. I get it. But what I'm saying is, you guys really soak that in as the number one attribute.
No, not the number one, but as in
also being virtuous.
We're giving you an example of why, like we've said that it's not common for girls to cook and play an audition for the role of a girlfriend or a wife to somebody who isn't even worthy of those attributes, right? And it's common. So from time it's common, clearly it's something that's been ingrained in us from young, right? For us to believe that to be the case.
Question quickly. Do you see cooking for a man as a big deal?
No.
Because throughout my years, talking to different girls, friends as well, I've heard people say, I'm not cooking for him. He's not my man.
No, 100%.
Like, a lot of girls put a lot of weight behind cooking for someone.
Do you know why? Again, same thing.
No.
When you were younger, you would. Do you know what I mean? So do you get what I'm saying now?
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I never really thought that you lot put that emphasis on it.
Yeah, we did.
But it's not even just. But that's just one of them. The other one is like I said, like being virtuous. The idea that she shouldn't have that many boyfriends or that crazy body count, and you can't sleep around, you can't explore your like you need to be somehow be amazing in bed with no experience. It needs to be divine sexual strengths that you must have. Like that thing is another thing. Obviously, that's harder to prove, I guess.
Yeah.
But that's another thing that you need to have. Also, then there's other things, just being presentable all the time, being beautiful all the time. Like, do you see the difference between how, like, when you're growing up and you're younger, if one of you is already kind of blossomed and already quite beautiful, it won't just be boys. Uncles and aunties will treat you different to whoever is not. Like, I had acne for a super long time. But I'm still a sweet one. But like, do you know what I mean? When I say like, there's a difference. Like from young, you're reared to value that certain things are valuable about you because a man will be attracted to it.
I totally
do you know what I mean?
Understand what you're saying.
I know what you as a man, I'm not gonna marry the girl that cooks me the best meal. You know that logically.
Yeah.
But if you are literally taught that and reinforced that by your mum, your auntie, your uncles, your church, your friends who also learned that from home, it starts to become very like practical points.
I get it, but it's it is on a
common sense
common sense level. I don't imagine a girl's bringing the tray of jollof and the kids are thinking, oh my god, this is the time.
No. You know what it is, Yusuff? Let me be honest, it's not even that, but it's like, you know what it is? It's one of the checklists.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
I'm in.
He knows.
I'm not even joking. Like it's a big deal. Like it's like I'm coming to you with my goods. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, if the food bangs and he says he likes it, it's like
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
These girls
I
at
get
uni, no word of lie, they don't cook at home. It's not their fault. They don't cook at home. It's fine. They can warm something up. It's okay. When they get to uni now, and they see, all of a sudden, everyone's doing up Master Chef.
Yeah, the thing is, this makes more sense now because I always wondered why girls were like, I'm not going to cook for you because you're not my man.
But it's not a super conscious
and
thought.
I was
It's something
like,
you can look back
is
on
it,
and
is
say.
it a big deal to cook for someone? Is it that serious? Is it that intimate to you that because
Some
I'm not your man,
yeah.
you can't cook for me. But now, through talking to you two,
Yeah.
I'm realizing the emphasis that you lot actually put on it.
Yeah.
I never
Yeah.
realized that it was this deep in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't think I'm sure everyone has their different reasons. Like I do think that the not cooking is like I'm not gonna be doing up wife for you
Effort
when you
for
haven't
you.
Yeah,
given
when I'm
me
not. And you know what?
husbands.
I agree. Like, and I feel like in the past I've always done the most, and I've never needed to do the most. But again, that's just my character. That's just
Yeah.
how naturally I
Yeah.
am. So I feel like moving forward, it's sad, but I'm gonna have to actively try and do things differently and I'm only saying that because I feel like the way I've been working hasn't worked in the past.
Mm.
So I need to readjust my approach. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And navigate differently. And I don't know how that's gonna look, and it is what it is when I get there. But like, even stuff like that, it's something to consider. Like, okay, you don't need to do the most. Like I don't have to audition. Do you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
not that deep. Whereas in the past, I felt like, okay, you got to really put your best foot forward, and you have to really
So
show them that
stressful.
you're worthy of like them
Yeah.
like marrying you. And I feel like for the longest time in my previous situations, like the focus and the goal was me auditioning to just, you know what I mean, be this woman that like, yeah, you're gonna marry. And now it's just like,
This is kind of, I don't know about Brent, this is kind of like a bit, not foreign, but this is a new
You never heard this before.
concept that I'm hearing. I don't know, because, for example, for me, when I'm, cool,
Any water? Can I get some, please? It's really warm in here now.
I'm alright.
Okay, it's fine. No pressure. Sorry, continue.
When I'm courting someone,
I'll sky.
I'm not necessarily putting those things at the top of my list. Like, let me make sure she can cook, or is she giving me motherly vibes, or is she giving me childbearing vibes? I don't really. Those are not at the forefront of my mind, is
honestly,
it?
you know
Can I
what?
say-
It's more so because
That's what I like about you.
it's more so about how we connect and vibe.
But you know what?
If she has
Yes.
those things as well, it's a bonus.
This is the thing though, right? And it depends on how you are as a man and how you are as
Yeah.
a guy, right?
Mhm.
I don't see you as a proper traditionalist, like
Yeah.
I've said, right?
Yeah,
And you're not. So
Thank you.
I
very
don't
much.
expect you to think like that.
yeah,
But if you're a guy who is traditional,
yeah,
like
Thank
those things are going to be on the forefront of your mind. And I
Yeah.
say that because I've dated guys that are traditionalists.
Yeah.
I have relatives who are traditionalists. I
Yeah.
hear the way they speak. I
Yeah.
hear the conversations. So I see
yeah.
that side.
So a man
And-
will ask you, can you cook? Like, straight up.
Yeah, or like, yeah, I've had
Yeah.
those conversations. What's your
100%.
cooking game like?
Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah. Like, oh, when are you gonna cook for me?
Yeah. Oh, I haven't heard
That's
that.
such
I've
an
heard that
old school
since-
bar, bro.
since
No, I've heard
Yeah.
that.
06 still.
That bar is so old.
Can I add something to that as well? I think also the reason why when I said that's why I like you is because you're right. Different kinds of men view women differently.
Mm.
Some men view women as a tool to create the life that they want. You know,
Thank you.
someone
Yeah.
to take care of the kids and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And I don't think that's bad.
Yeah.
That's your decision.
Yeah,
Some men think of women as like an equal, like or as a human being that they can build a life with. It's just different ways of
Yeah.
seeing it. You not prioritizing what she can do for you, but actually who she is exactly the kind of person that I would want. Like, as in, don't get me wrong, of course you want somebody who can do things, right? Of course, that makes sense. But like, I find it so weird. I think a lot of men see women almost as a functional piece to the life that they want to create, as opposed to a human being that they need to get to know and build a relationship with.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, of course, she needs to bring value to you and vice versa. But like, the whole, can you cook? Are you fertile? Like, obviously, these are important questions. I'm not saying that they're not, especially they're important questions. But sometimes the way that men regard women, I feel like lets me know this woman is in for a job. He has a job spec in his head, and he wants her to fulfill a role.
CV.
Yeah, as a CV thing. Whereas with you, what you've just described, whether you know it or not, is somebody who's willing to have a relationship with somebody. Like, you genuinely are going to treat your partner, your female partner, as a person, do you know what I mean? Who has fluctuations, goods and bads and stuff. And I feel like that's, for me, that's necessary for life. Like, the guy that's looking for a job spec, what if she don't want to work like that anymore? What if she wants to do something different? What if like, you're not taking into consideration who she is. You're taking into consideration this checklist of things. And I don't know, it just sounds very CV. It sounds very job. It sounds very, I don't know.
The same can be said of women having a job spec for guys, though.
And that's why I said it's okay if you want it, but I'm just saying what I want. Do you know what I mean? But like, I think it's okay if you want somebody to have certain things, but I think it's very scary, just as a woman, when I see men talk about women in a very CV type of way, because it's like, oh, so you don't need like the key characteristics that make me me. You just need certain outputs. And I just don't think that that's going to create a happy marriage for me. Maybe it will create a happy marriage for you because that's what you're looking for. But I don't think that'll create a happy marriage for me if I'm just seen as somebody who needs to churn out these things every couple of days or every hour or something like that. Whereas, don't get me wrong, you can still want a wife that you're a big man. I'm sure you want somebody who can cook and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to lead to a happier life for that woman, that you care about the fact that she laughs at certain things and she, do you know what I mean? I just think that is so important. I need you to understand, so many men don't do that. Like, so many men are actually looking for, I don't know, someone to just do objectives. And I just think that's really scary. And you're right, women want that as well. But I feel like if a woman is looking, women say all the time, like, if you're looking for somebody who like has tons of money, so oftentimes it means they don't have that much time. If you're looking for certain, like I said, CV as well, that person's going to tick the boxes in your life if you lot work, yeah. But are you gonna be happy? That's my only thing. And some people say, yes, I'm going to be very happy, and then that's cool, do that. But I feel like it's important to have somebody that there's key unique elements of them that make them them, and that's what you fuck with. Because on the day that they don't churn out what you want them to churn out, i.e. if money's a big deal and they, I don't know, get fired or get a different job, are they no longer your husband? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes these building blocks people build their relationship on, I don't know if it's always
to me,
the best
those
thing,
aren't real relationships to me.
Yeah.
Ones that
it's
are built,
it's a business
ones that are
transaction.
built on,
And that's not a problem as long as you see it as that.
bring to the table, like tangibly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I don't
It's
know.
transactional.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of us, we opt for that because we feel like that's more heartbreak proof. Like,
And that also, I think, like, for example, obviously, men and women both do it. Like, a woman might dismiss a man because he doesn't drive straight out the gate. Or you don't drive. So this man doesn't serve a purpose because he's not able to provide a vehicle and get me from A to B. So automatically, he's done and dusted.
Mm-hmm.
So men and women both do it.
Yeah.
Who do you think does it more? Who's more brutal with it?
Women.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely
I think women are much more brutal with, okay, he doesn't do this, I'm not interested. Whereas a man...
But I think only after dating the opposite for a while. Like, I don't know if women's, like, see that their checklist is that brutal at the beginning. At the beginning, I feel like women are taught to be super nurturing and ride and die-ish and all of that.
And then after a while, once
then
you've had a lot of shit, you're like, yeah, I'm not
after a
settling
lot
for
of
this
shit,
anymore.
after you get bit by the same snake a couple of times, you're like, you know, fuck all of them. Like,
I think women have, like, for example, a woman might won't even look in the guy's direction if he's not a certain height.
Do you know what it is?
That
I
one's
think
different.
You know what I mean?
it's not different.
That one's
like, you won't even look in the direction.
You know what
whereas
it
a
is?
man,
I can't look the direction. I can't see
a man
you.
he's more lenient. No?
Do you know what it is?
Lenient.
No.
No, as in
Yusuff.
there. Okay, maybe lenient is the wrong word, but
Smash everything.
It's
No,
what we,
not
it's,
smash anything,
it's
but-
what we said before, yeah. How men and women have different things that they place value on, yeah.
yeah,
So, for example, women are more about what you can provide. How much money do you earn? Do you
Yeah.
drive? Your height?
yeah,
Those things, right?
yeah,
And like, it's about what you bring to the table physically,
Yeah.
in terms of like how this is going to look in terms of our long-term setup.
yeah,
And then with men, it's different because you see how we were saying how like men don't care what you do. They're not gonna, you see it like a woman, you're gonna go after a guy. If you want a guy who's earning a decent wage, you're gonna go for that type of guy. You're gonna go for a certain career type, right?
yeah.
You're gonna go for these things because you've got a certain lifestyle also that you want to live. And you need the person that you're with to be able to help provide that lifestyle or provide it full stop, right?
Mm.
Whereas with a man don't care how much you earn. He's not looking at what you bring to the table in terms of finances. It's other attributes.
Remember we were talking with Muffles here as well, innit? Like, men do care. There's levels, innit? Like, men do care, but they care less. And it's not at the forefront, but men do care to a degree. Like,
I think some men.
because I was more on your side before, but when Muff was here, he made valid points. Like, men, because he even called me out. Because remember, I was saying,
You said
I don't care if
you date a
she
cleaner.
worked in K. I didn't say that. I said, I didn't.
No, we gave an example of
No,
a
it
girl
was K-
cleaning
no,
a
it was
building
K-
in
it was
Canary
KFC.
Wharf, and we were like,
Wasn't it the whole KFC thing? Remember?
it wasn't even that. But I'm sure I've had a conversation with you talking about, if there was a girl like cleaning, like who was a cleaner in your building, and she was nice, would you move to her? And you were like, yeah, why not? Like, you don't care that she's a cleaner.
Yeah, because I don't judge people's jobs.
Yeah, but that's what
I
I'm
don't judge
saying.
them. So would I date someone who's a cleaner? Yes, but remember we were talking about more so about. Remember it was about ambition and drive and, okay, you're a cleaner or you're XYZ, are you content here? Or do you see yourself doing something else, something that you might deem, more so, something that has a higher wage? It's more about those things than, you know what I mean?
So what did Muff thingy call you out?
So
saying
that was basically,
he wouldn't date a
Yeah.
KFC worker.
he said he wouldn't date a girl at Casey because he was like, okay, is this all? Is there anything more than this? Do you have ambition above working here?
Yeah, he said that
Yeah.
he wanted her to have things outside of KFC because he ain't looking to hear about how
deep
many of
fryer.
the people that she served that day and what they ordered in this next, which is cool.
I get that.
Justified,
Like,
to be
obviously,
And that's when he said, "Yeah, I wouldn't date a KFC worker
yeah.
because it's beneath me."
And I said to him, how many girls have you ever been to KFC and seen a girl you moved to before? And he said no. So I said, it's irrelevant. Anyway.
I said I would date a KFC worker.
Have you ever worked in KFC?
Nah, Foot Locker.
I've always wanted to work in Foot Locker, man.
What, a trainer shop?
I always wanted to work in Foot Locker. I never had a chance.
Foot Locker.
Never had a
Cool,
chance.
it's
Never had a chance.
Did you have to wear those uniform?
Yeah,
How old were
those-
you when you?
16? 16.
Nah, I don't want to see pictures.
You know what?
16
see
to like
pictures.
19.
You know?
Pardon?
Oh, he said you don't want to see any pictures of you at 16.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. To be fair, I pretty much look exactly the same, just less acne or more acne.
What branch did you work in?
Woolly Road.
I swear.
Yeah.
I never saw you.
Yeah, no, I worked there. I worked there after school.
From what year to what year did you work there?
I can't remember the years, but when I went to uni, I started working at the one in Oxford Circus. So when I come back for Christmas, I work.
Yeah, but you know what year you finished uni?
He wants to know the year, so he wants to know if
Whether or
he
not I
ever
was about.
was about.
You were definitely about.
I might have seen you then, but just not obviously not
No,
as
you
you.
didn't, because I clocked everybody that would walk in.
No, come on, you.
I clocked everybody.
No, man.
I was a great salesperson.
How are you gonna clock everyone who walks in
I
your whole
clocked
entire life?
Everybody, I have a great memory. Like, I'm one of those people. If I saw you once, I say hello. with bare
No,
energy
yeah, but you
because I
might,
feel
you
like
might,
I
no, but
know
you might
know
see me.
you.
You might see me years ago.
No, I do. I've never seen.
Okay,
That's why I was
when-
so
Yeah,
shocked.
he didn't look the same.
When did you work there?
Oh, were you skinny? Oh yeah, you talk about being
When did you work
Yeah, he had a glow
there?
up.
skinny.
Give him the year.
When was riots? When were the riots?
Oh, when was the riots?
The London riots.
Oh. You've got a memory of a calendar. How do you not remember when the
'Cause I
London
remember
riots
I
were?
remember.
was working there.
me
then, I think I
Google it,
worked
hold
there
on.
The year after.
Hold on. Did you just say?
Did you participate in the?
No, I didn't. But when so basically, you know.
By the way,
I'm
you don't
extra.
talk
Oh,
into
sorry.
Mike.
You know,
it
I'm
was
extra.
2011.
Yeah, so then it would have been
You were-
2012 or something.
Was I in London? Yeah,
2013.
I was in London.
I said that already. But the reason why I remember, because the London riot shit
I know. Sorry,
happened, and
2012, 11. I wasn't far off what I look like now.
Okay, cool.
Hmm.
So
I'm
everybody
just saying.
stole shoes. I was trying to get a job in it. So when everyone stole shoes from that building, yeah, I said to my mum, if I go now and help them like while they tidy up, he's gonna feel indebted to give me a job in it because he already told me no. Shout out Daniel, rest in peace.
So that's how you got the job. You just went there to help, and then they give you.
No, my mum said no, you're not leaving the house. You get
Oh.
caught up in stuff in it. But that's why I remember the riots were just around then, and then I went like a year later or whatever, and
You
I
got a
just was
job.
like, yeah, because I was probably like 14 or whatever. Like
Okay.
I was young when I first wanted to do it.
Okay.
But yeah, man, that's a great way to get a job though.
Mm.
My mum didn't let me do it though. But yeah, man. Did you not participate? No, of course you didn't.
No, I didn't bother.
I heard people that participate in the riots.
Got
like,
arrested. I know
they
people that
got
went to jail
arrested.
though.
I heard people went to jail.
I know girls that went to jail.
Like,
I
and I
was
just
like,
thought, one guy was a teacher, and then after that he couldn't teach anymore because he had a criminal record. And I was
Yeah.
just like, "Woo!" I feel like they should have been a little bit more lenient.
Yeah,
No,
the
they
only-
took it
the only
serious.
shop in
They took
Waterford that didn't get touched.
Bagel King,
There you go.
yeah, Bagel King was the only one that didn't get touched.
Didn't get touched, both.
Yeah, there was a jewelry shop got done out. Yeah, bare places got done out.
No, sorry.
Why? Because no one wanted bagels.
because everyone respected and
Bagel
liked
King
the shop,
is
innit?
a hood staple.
Wait, do you really
Yeah.
think people didn't jump Bagel King because they thought, oh no, that's where we eat? Like that's the
No,
good
yes,
staple?
it is.
There's not. What are you gonna steal? Chicken?
Money, safe, something.
Fair enough.
They'd have money though. They're
This
very.
true, no one even broke anything. You're right. It was left
Bagel King
it
untouched.
was left
is
un-
the
It was left
hood's
untouched.
sanctuary.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised it didn't get touched at all.
Who
The
wants
churches
Huh?
also didn't
Who
get
wants
touched.
Turkish guys, my dogs.
The Turkish red editors.
My jiggers. That's what I'm saying.
it?
Oh, sorry guys. It's
Are you
funny,
right
bro.
there?
Are you okay? Oh no, that's the worst feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
You feeling
elbow
hot?
I don't know. Huh?
You hot?
No. I'm good.
Right.
I
I felt like the cover we had just ended abruptly. Is it over?
I don't remember
we were
how
talking
got
about I don't know. We went through so many things, but we were talking. I don't know. I'm sorry.
But we were doing more so that of the thing you said we shouldn't do, which is compare and contrast.
here. Men and women,
women.
but we've been doing that.
That's
so.
literally all we did. I just want men and women to not hate each other. I want us to like each other.
I don't think
and-
we hate each other.
I think women hate men. Let's just keep it frank. Let's just keep it a buck.
Mm.
I think only when you're hurt at the time you might dislike them. But I think
Obviously, you love
as
us.
well,
You love us, really, but
like too much.
Can I be honest?
More hate.
I think for me, it's a thing where sometimes, I'm like, oh, you know what, I hate men, bruv. Like, they freaking get on my nerves, but I'm not attracted to women, so...
Yeah, sometimes that's
Yeah.
like...
Here
I
we
was
are.
like, I'm,
Here we
like,
are.
I'm actually straight. I just don't get it. Like, I get it, but I'm like... It's like I feel like I'm picking the more difficult option. But actually, friends that I have that date girls, they like girls a lot. So...
Girls a lot of stress.
Yeah, they apparently, I don't know, I've never dated a girl, but like apparently they're a lot. They're just like
I
people
think-
are
which
stressed.
I can, which
people
I
are
can,
stressed, innit? So I don't
which
think it
I
matters.
can
Stress,
understand because I feel like women in general are complex,
Yeah.
Yeah.
regardless of whatever way you date. Like the way we're made genetically, like we're very complex beings. So I can imagine it being stressed because.
But apparently there's not like gender norms though, like so anyone can like pay and stuff like that.
I was gonna say though, like dating a woman, like
We need somebody who dates women.
you know
to
how
talk
like
about
yeah,
this.
like it's a genuine like question, like how would it work? Do you know what I mean?
With
Like, you know, like for example, like the narrative of like when it's
First date.
I'm gonna make it. No, I'm gonna make.
let's
it
say when
I
it's
don't
a
know if
man and a
inappropriate or
woman
not.
dating, like the narrative generally is that the man pays more or like the man's the provider.
But
So
don't you have the
I get what you mean. The more
The
more
girl
masculine
that-
presenting.
yeah,
Is that what you mean?
I think this conversation will be way more PC if there was like a girl that.
No, fair enough. Yeah, let's just
Yeah,
stop because
I don't want him to get in trouble. I think we
No,
need to-
I was gonna use young MA as an example. I'm gonna say
Okay.
sometimes
Oh, but that's what I said,
sometimes
masculine
you've got
presenting.
the young MA, you've
Yeah.
got the I don't know, Miracle Watts. So it's clear.
Did Miracle Watts and Young M.A. date?
No. I'm just
Oh,
saying. I've
okay.
used a pretty girl as an example.
By the way, I'm really upset because she is in a relationship with my bae. I'm so
Who's your bae?
livid.
They look good together though.
Tyler. So he's from P
creator?
Valley.
From where?
Miracle P Valley, Pussy Valley.
The creator. Turn of the creator.
No, so his name is Tyler. His name is
They look good
Tyler
together.
Ply,
I'll show
something
them.
on Instagram.
Yeah.
So I obviously know him from P Valley, the
Mm.
show that I really, really enjoyed.
Is that your type?
Do you know what's weird? Yeah, because I was like,
what's the
no,
Listen,
because wait, hold on.
I'm about to drag her for her type. Her
Hold on,
type-
hold
her
on,
type
hold
is
on.
her type.
name? Tyler.
What's
no,
your type?
all right,
Because
Qoy.
he's not giving
P-Valley?
that Tyler
Qoy.
guy
Her
isn't
ex
giving.
didn't
Qoy.
give her type, bro.
Okay, let me tell you what it is with me, yeah. Let me tell you what it is with me, yeah.
Hey, he's
I don't-
light-skinned.
I don't
Yeah,
have
that's what I
no
was thinking.
guys.
Surprise,
wait.
surprise.
What, Gina only dates light skinned guys?
Apparently.
No,
Really, Gina?
no,
That's
no.
not a problem, but it's just not what I was exploring.
Oh, okay, Qoy, let me land, yeah.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
if you look at the previous guys that I've dated, yeah,
Mhm.
there's not one consistent, like there's nothing consistent about any of them,
Mixed
yeah.
bunch, okay.
They're literally a mixed bunch of complexions. They're all black,
Mhm.
but they're not like I only date dark skinned guys. Do you know what I mean? So I'm attracted to what I'm attracted to. Now with him, yeah, and I said this when I was talking about him with who was I talking to? Doreen, and she was like, Gina, you need to go back to therapy. It was so funny because she
Wow.
was because I was like, oh my gosh, she's dating my crush. Like, how dare she? She was like to say you didn't, but talking, but I was being dumb. But anyway, I was like, the thing is, I know that if I say this publicly, Sid is going to say, Gina, you know you like him light skinned. Then I was like, the thing is, no. So the reason why I was attracted to him, yeah, is because of his character in P Valley.
You sound like a UK rapper. Just saying.
So I've got a thing, yeah, for
Okay, muscle.
guys.
Okay.
Not even muscle. Brent knows what I mean.
Oh, road.
Not even road, but it's like, it's this masculine.
She likes a ginger guy from EastEnders.
I like who? Oh, Max Brannon.
Mm.
Okay.
He ain't giving her that vibe.
No.
Just confident.
I just like confident, like they can protect you.
Okay, I get it.
Masculine
I get
energy,
that.
yeah?
Yeah.
And obviously in P Valley, he has that character. He's a bouncer at the strip club. He used to be like in the army.
Is it like him acting or that's
Yeah,
his-
no, that's
Okay.
his character, innit? So obviously when I've seen him in the show, I'm drawn to his character. Yes.
Mhm.
not what he. Yes, I find him attractive anyway, but it was more like the way he like carried himself. That's what it was, and that's how it always is for me. It's about
Love broke.
This is what I'm saying. It weren't, but you get it now though, right? I was so obsessed with Ragnar. Did you ever watch Vikings?
Violent man.
Huh?
Mm.
You said because he was a violent guy?
No, she likes violent men.
It's not like I like violent men, yeah, but some could say that. But some could say
an argument can be made for that.
It can be made, and I hear it. But I do like I don't
think that's a problem. I'm totally into how men carry themselves and their personality.
So it's not only about Gina likes light-skinned men, because like I'm saying, if you look at the guys that I've liked,
they're mixed.
They're mixed. I like dark-skinned guys. I like fair-skinned guys. I fancied Ragnar. That's a white man. Do you know what I mean? But it was only... What was he? He's a Viking, innit? Do you know what I mean? So it's like, but it's because he literally was... and I just thought, that's a bit of me. It's not healthy though. It's not, because we date those kind of people.
There's nothing wrong with dating a masculine.
No, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, it's end well, isn't it? So
fair enough.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, go on.
So what's your, just because we said a lot of, like you said, there's a lot of competing or whatever. What do you like about the maleness, men?
Huh?
What do you like about men? Just in general.
Like,
let's not celebrate, but what do we like about them?
Make sure you ask Brent, not me, this question.
No, it's just us two.
Okay.
All right. What do I like about men?
I have no problem telling you what I like about men.
No, about women.
What do I like
women.
about men?
I meant women, not men.
Their ability to provide.
Okay.
Like they're the protector of them. Like I like men that when I'm around, I feel safe around them. Do you know what I mean? Like I like that.
Yeah. I've always said, men's energy when they're your friend, when they're your brother, when they're your dad, like actively taking that seriously is the most amazing energy in the world. Like I love it. I don't know why it falls short when it becomes like a romantic thing, but like when men care, it's like, like it's amazing. I like their shoulders.
Oh, okay. You want to talk about
that? You went deep with it.
I like a back. I'm not gonna lie. I like a back. A back is a bit of me.
Walk away from me.
And the bum. Do you know what I'm not gonna lie? I like bums. You know,
just the
cheeks.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that's the gym thing though. Like, because when a guy goes gym, the bum is just perky. Like, I do nothing with the bum, but it's just perky.
It's just nice to look at.
Just nice to look at.
You know what I mean? Can I be honest? Well. I like height, man.
I do like height.
I'm gonna be honest. I like height.
I like. Okay. I'm very.
Hold on a minute.
I'm very obnoxious with the height. Still.
Hold on a minute, because you see this.
What's wrong with the height, mate? Or did she date somebody short?
Look,
all of them.
All of them are short and light skin. No.
She never dated her type ever in her life.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I've never dated my type. And you said it. You said you realised. I've always told you I'm a personality person, but you were like the other day. You were like, nah, Gina, you really are a person. I'm a massive personality person.
If you can make
too
me
much, all you gotta do is make me laugh.
Paper, you don't.
Uncomfortable.
Bare sad, man. Just basic.
Yeah, it's
basic amenities.
Then go and date Sid then.
What? Fam, don't.
And that's a valid thing. That's a valid statement.
That's a valid point.
What? Then what?
She can't.
There's a guy who's got a friend who makes her laugh to the ends of the earth, innit?
Yeah.
But for some reason,
you know, I'm annoyed because he was like, what did he say to me the other day? He was like, one of his friends were listening to the episode. I think it was about, the Gina and Brent. Oh, that should have been you up there. That's what they said to him.
Oh.
That it should have been him. And I was just like,
as in the picture.
Yeah.
So they actually told him that?
Yeah.
Feed my friends?
Yeah.
Jeez.
And he told me, and I was like, he was like, there's a couple. He's got friends that like are rooting for us. I was like,
I think if he was older than you, he would run. I think because he's younger than you.
He's younger than you.
That's what I think.
No, because he's younger than me by a year. It's not. You know what? I'm not ageist. You know.
Okay.
You're not ageist.
No, not anymore.
If he rated
no, I'm ageist. No, I'm ageist when it's a massive age gap. Not a year or two. It's light work.
If you rate yourself, then Gina would be on it. It's lack of confidence.
He lied. I'm joking.
It's lack of confidence.
I'm joking.
She
Okay.
No, but
all over
I
it.
think maybe you and Sid's gone too far now as friends. I don't know.
Listen.
No.
I don't even know why we even
That's
have
how
this Gina
friends
and
work.
Sid
No, I know it's
conversation.
nothing. What I'm trying to say is, if he moved to you Qoy ago, then it might have run. But now you're too far gone as friends.
Is he short and light skinned?
No.
No.
He's actually handsome.
So she won't like him.
He's tall, Ghanaian.
Yeah.
No, Qoy. See, no, don't touch me.
I'm
You're not my
sorry.
crush anymore.
I'm
See what you're doing.
Sorry, I was
Is
good
he
too
short and
far.
light skin? Oh, short and light skin then. Where's this narrative that I like short light skin guys?
Is that a trick question or?
No.
Okay.
What else I like?
We see.
It must be
I like
trick
a good
question.
kisser.
How is that a trick question?
Men, not all men are good
Are you
kissers.
serious?
though.
Yes.
Brent, we like to do the honors.
No. So
No, hold on a minute, because obviously we can't. Can you clap for me, please? Thank you. Thank you.
But it's all right.
yeah, so Sid, do you know what to do?
Yeah, man. Come on.
Nah, Sid is. Anyway,
Anyway, Sid said he's going. Well, I'm not even exposing.
Sid, go for what you want, man. The world is your oyster.
Also, I like about men.
Gina is also your sister. Was that? What else you like about me?
I like when they relax. I like when they're not like making for an audience. I love a guy that does not. Well, at least comes across like he doesn't really care what people that kind of think, whatever. He's just there, chill. That's cool. Or funny. I don't mind a funny guy. Really
No,
like a
I'm not
funny
gonna
guy.
lie. I love.
Yeah.
It's like on my list. Stop it, man. Because you need to stop it. No, but I'm not gonna lie.
You know, you have
Actually,
to.
you know
are
what? You know
feeling
what?
judged right now? Do you
Feeling
Are
judged?
you feeling judged by them?
No,
So-
okay.
Do you think
I'm
Qoy
used to
and Sid will make a good couple?
I don't think we should say Qoy and anything.
Why?
I don't
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Guys, no. I don't know who this person is.
I'll
Don't
yeah.
worry, we'll sort it out.
I don't like this already.
I'll sort you still.
But
No, thank you.
Sid, listen.
I don't know who this is, but
she says
lovely
she doesn't
person.
mind a guy that makes her laugh. Me, it's
No,
not.
I know. I've never.
Mine has to be.
funny is
It has to be a
important.
requirement.
Funny is really, really important.
Yeah.
Funny is very like and effortlessly funny as well. Like it can't
You
be
don't
knock-knock
try.
jokes. It's got to be like back and forth. Oh, mental gymnastics. Oh, love it.
That's it.
What we're not gonna do is involve me in this because every one of you lot's friends fancy Gina, and I feel like
Who?
I feel like you lot always mention boys that fancy Gina.
No,
really,
no.
She
Please,
said
no one
She said
fancies
don't
me.
do that. She said don't do
No,
that.
just no one fancies me. It's
Okay, no
fine.
fancies
It's all right.
you. Yeah, no, I don't really like that. I
People
don't like
do
being
fancy
names
you.
with people.
Huh?
It makes me
People do
uncomfortable.
fancy. What was saying?
Yeah, plenty of people fancy.
Yeah.
No.
Lots of people fancy.
Okay, so
No,
do
because
you
we've-
do that thing where
we've
people
seen
say,
your
"Oh,
DMs.
bare guys on your DMs," and then you look at your DMs and your DMs are desert? Is it like that? Yeah.
She's lying, Qoy, because she showed
She
me
is
and Brent her
lying.
DMs.
She is lying.
What is it?
Hold
I
on.
put myself out
I
there.
showed you my DMs. What did I show you my DMs, please?
Sometimes not even worth entertaining this.
Potentially, I'm not.
Wait, hold on a minute. Okay,
I'm not
look,
doing this.
Qoy, let's be honest.
Mhm.
Yes, I can admit that the DMs sometimes are dismissive because obviously it's not from people that you want them to be from.
Mhm.
So is that what you lot are talking about?
Oh, they want you to want everybody. Does no?
No,
Okay, the
I'm not
DM
saying-
has to
So
have
wait,
people
no,
that
the
I'm
way
not-
you
I'm
lot
not
are
saying
making
just to want
but you lot are
anything.
making faces are like,
Yes, okay. There's people in the DMs, but it's not what she wants. So,
So,
it doesn't
okay, cool.
count.
So if someone says, oh, my DMs are dry, it means that there's no one I want in my DMs.
yes,
Yeah.
that's
not
what I
not
mean.
that there's nobody in my DMs.
Yeah, it's like when you say your fridge is dry, it's not that there's nothing in your fridge, but there isn't the food
There's
you
probably like
want.
what,
No,
like
but
two,
that's
three
different
things.
because that's your fridge. You went to buy that food. So why do you have food in your fridge you
Fair,
don't want?
fair.
No, but your fridge can be dry because you haven't re-upped, right?
got
So
butter
you've still got
and-
stuff in there like butter,
And ice.
bottle of water, things that don't go
It's
off quick,
metaphor.
things that don't have like expiration
Yeah.
dates
Or
that are
things
soon.
that don't match.
Exactly, but it doesn't mean that like your fridge is completely empty. No one's fridge is dry.
You're right. Yeah, okay. Okay, the DMs ain't desert. I hear it.
No, but
They're
I
not
think
desert.
you can still say that they're dry.
There's some
Because
No.
if my fridge is dry,
No, but if the DMs are full of guys she doesn't want, then they're dry to her, innit? Like this is a dry DM.
but
because
they're
I don't
not.
want none
But
of these guys.
hold on, I just want to
I
say
think also
my
guys don't
DMs,
come with energy.
my DMs are not full, by the way. Please, so
Yeah, they're not.
if you want to inquire within,
I love that energy.
proceed at your own choice.
See,
But
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Guys are interesting, man. Guys are interesting.
Your DMs,
I don't think they come with a lot of energy.
Your DMs
but
must be quite.
Is this what we're gonna do?
No, I'm asking. You
I
can-
feel like Gina as the star. I feel like we need to focus more on
the
that.
star, please, I'm not no
Nah, we
star.
can
You are the
focus
star. You're the
more on
guest.
You.
You know, the last time that I came here, I remember you saying that you don't see me out. And then that's why I wanted to say. You know when you said the whole visibility thing? You're like, "Qoy, I don't really see you out." That was the last time I came here, which I don't
Yeah.
know, maybe like a month, 2 months ago or something.
Yeah, something like that.
And now you're saying that the visibility thing. So that's
I
what
was talking
shocked
about, I was
me.
talking about online visibility.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not.
Yeah,
not
I think
person.
that's what I thought as
Yeah,
well.
online
Like,
visibility.
having a presence.
Okay.
That visibility thing's been in your mind, isn't it?
No. I just was because I remember I didn't actually address it.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I just brought it up now. So
Yeah, no, I meant online visibility.
yeah. But yeah, man.
All right, should we do Insecure before we wrap up?
You look, I didn't watch it.
Did you watch
No.
Insecure? Oh God, you people
I didn't
are-
watch it. No.
Did you watch it? Yes.
Okay, you lot talk about it. People talk about the show.
I don't
all
like
the
this
time.
season.
It's a brilliant show.
It's only 3
Not
episodes
even the
in.
last episode.
No, because what they led us to believe this season would be, it's not. Like,
It's early though.
they led us to believe this was going to be Lawrence, Issa, trying to work it out.
Yeah.
Wow, this man's trying to figure things out with Condola. That's not what we've gotten here.
What are you getting?
We're getting individual stories. This is already off of Daniel. What's his name? His name Daniel? No, not Daniel. The
Lizard
light skin
Dance.
brother.
Oh, but so this episode, what's this episode? Whose story is it this week?
Issa. Issa is.
Oh,
with-
she's actually gone. She's gone back to him.
She's
then,
she's with the
barbershop.
girls. She's with the girls. They go to this. They go to a beach because what's his name, man? The light skin guy.
I don't remember.
So he's having like a beach hangout. They go
Oh,
to
the
hang out.
event thing.
Yeah, and the event. Sorry, the episode is about those two trying to work it out. And at the end of the episode, they obviously get back together, but they make amends and they kiss and I want you. Like, what do you mean you want him? What about Lawrence?
You know why I'm not buying that though? She's only there because of the fact. She's only there because her and Lawrence didn't work. Deep down, she knows that she wants Lawrence.
I know, but why aren't we seeing?
She broke up with Lawrence.
But why,
I know,
why
but I feel
aren't we
like
seeing it play
she
out?
broke up with Lawrence based on the circumstances. But if she had her way, she'd be with Lawrence.
Yeah, of course.
And because if that wasn't the case, why when the guy came and stayed around, did she burst out into tears when they were about to have sex?
Apparently.
According to him, that wasn't about Lawrence.
But didn't you see in this last episode, he didn't mention anything about you liking Lawrence? Because she didn't say anything about that.
Yeah, she didn't say because
She
she
didn't
didn't
even
want to
say
bring it up.
Because of the stress of Crenshaw.
No, I don't
man.
know.
100%.
Man said Crenshaw. Don't make me kill you.
It was.
Oh, Crenshaw.
And he
It
tweeted.
wasn't.
It's
No, it
lost in
wasn't
the
about
fifth.
that.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't about
Why
that,
didn't he
bro.
mention it then?
He did mention the crying.
No, but he didn't mention that it was because she said, "Oh, I miss Lawrence."
Yeah, because she's not going to say that.
She
to
didn't.
him.
No, but you.
No, but you guys said that that's what she said.
No, she didn't
No.
say. No,
What
when
did you
I-
guys say
Are
then?
you right?
We,
We're
Yeah.
insinuating
Insinuating
that's
why she's
what
crying.
she's
And I was saying
crying.
no, it wasn't. It was
I know.
Crenshaw.
It's not.
it wasn't
bro.
that,
It was.
man.
It
Why
was
should we
pretty
cry
sure.
because of that in that scenario?
Because it was a lot.
No, because she said to him this episode, oh, what'd she say to him about the crying? Because he mentioned it.
She said, "You left. I didn't expect you to leave. I expected to see you when it is I woke up."
And did she explain why she cried? Or did she give a
She
reason?
said because of the Crenshaw.
But
No, she
never,
didn't.
man.
I think you liar.
Because of the potential.
Oh, Crenshaw even like haunted her this episode.
Have you seen it? Have you seen any of this season at all?
No,
Okay, so I was going to give you context, but there's no point.
no, it's good. I
Um,
get it.
All right, cool. Quickly.
Mm.
If you broke up with a man
Mhm.
that you wanted to be with
Mhm.
because he got his ex-girlfriend pregnant, yeah, it's fresh. And then you went to another guy as a rebound. You asked him to stay the night. You started kissing him, and then you started crying.
Mhm.
Would that be because of work, or would that be because you are feeling some type of way, or you're not over the man?
My life is in the bin right now, isn't it? Not in the bin, but emotionally, I'm.
If I
wrecked.
gave you more context, you'd be able to answer that question.
Well, what context?
Because he's just
Why?
fed you
Because
something.
the guy came with bicycles and drums. Oh yeah, get out of here!
Alright.
Her life was in a mess.
Because of
Everything was just happening all at once, and it wasn't in the way in which she wanted it.
Okay.
So she just cried. She even called him and said, "Are you free?" Do you understand? She just wanted some company, and when he came along, it didn't fix anything.
The thing is,
Because the
So she
company
just
that she
cried.
would have went for would be Lawrence, obviously.
And here we go again. Here we
Bruv,
go
because I'm
again.
talking from a female, a woman's perspective,
There's
yeah.
another woman here.
the only
Yeah,
thing
but,
is, yeah,
but I've watched the show, which is why I
He's-
can give more context
Don't
than
share
Qoy.
that, please.
he's starting to
You
convince me a
didn't tell
little
us you
bit.
did
Really
homework.
scarce.
No, but I haven't watched this week's episode, so
He's starting to convince me.
I'm trying to convince you.
I'm like, wait a minute, maybe
Oh, is
maybe
it?
it was the work.
Yusuf, what are you doing
I
here?
watched it, man.
What are you doing
I
here?
watched it.
Yusuf.
No, because he's making a bit of sense now. I still believe it's Lawrence, but maybe it wasn't Lawrence, man.
No, I think it was Lawrence.
She broke up with
I'm-
Lawrence, man.
No, it doesn't matter.
And the thing is, this episode she
Brent.
hasn't seen. She hasn't seen this episode, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
And
But
it kind of looked as though she wasn't even thinking about Lawrence. She was
Fam.
pressed about this guy not basically wanting her.
do you know what it is?
He's
Yeah.
friends on me. She ain't thinking about Lawrence.
No, but do you know what
But
it
she
is?
has to be thinking about Lawrence though, because last
Because you want her to think about
last season was
Lawrence.
heavy though.
You see? You
No.
want her to.
Yusuf,
I know
don't
what-
get twanged, man. Don't get twanged.
I do.
I watched this.
but I do want her to, obviously. But last season was so heavy on Lawrence and Issa. How can she just forget about him like that?
I don't think she has yet.
It's been a year.
Because Brent,
A
if
whole
that was the
year.
case, Lawrence wouldn't have picked her up from the airport. Like the way it happened, yeah, Lawrence never saw it coming. You could tell.
Have you
But it
watched
was
Yeah.
one
the
of-
latest
No,
episode?
he was surprised.
I'm
Of course he was
saying
surprised.
Lawrence never saw the breakup coming, right? Because clearly in the summer or the year that we haven't seen,
He did say.
they've been vibing.
He
yeah?
did say. Yeah.
No, but obviously he gets
like,
it.
oh, I get it.
He gets it. What can he do? He actually gets it. And remember, it's different now because, oh no, that didn't happen then. But anyway, back to my point. Yeah, he gets it, and obviously we don't know whether this conversation's happened prior, innit? So we don't know whether in the summer they had a few back and forths and then she was just like, do you know what, I'm going to give it a
But
go.
you're
I'm
just
going to give it a go or
assuming that's
not.
what happened.
I don't know, I'm saying. But in that moment, it looked like he didn't argue or fight or counter because he just got it.
Mm.
You understand what I mean?
Mm.
So I'm holding on to that. And I believe the same way you're believing it to be Crenshaw.
No, because
believing.
we were fed that information. That's what happened during the episode. And
What episode?
It literally, the one that you guys are there questioning. Plus, this one that you haven't
Because
watched.
of bicycles and drums.
Keep saying that. Like, innit? This episode that you haven't watched, she wasn't pressed. She was even asking Molly, like, what I need to do, what I need to do. And she was helping her. They didn't want thinking about Lawrence.
Okay.
Lawrence wasn't in the picture. That's why Molly was like, all right, cool. At least go and chat to the nigga, man. Find out. And that's what she did.
Not cool.
I hear that. All right, cool. Songs of the week.
Ethan.
Wait.
That his name?
I think it's Ethan. Is it Ethan?
Maybe. I don't remember.
It's
Are you guys
Ethan.
excited for your show? You ain't even spoken for your live show.
Because-
Because this is
Talk
going to
up the
be out
things,
after
talk
the
up
live
the
things.
show.
Yeah, this is out after.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you coming?
No, it's my best friend's birthday.
Okay. Sure.
I actually have like a thing, that's why.
Which
I've
one?
been there. Vanessa.
Ooh, she's quick off the mark there.
Yeah, inside.
There's nothing inside.
Yeah, this is coming. The live show. If you at the live show, big yourself up. I hope you enjoyed yourself. It hasn't happened yet, but I hope you enjoyed yourself at the live show.
Thank you for coming.
We'll talk about it more on the next episode.
You can't, man.
Why? Oh, you won't be here? Oh, shit. Okay.
What?
We'll talk about it the week after.
Oh my god!
No, you
and
know
I
what?
picked. You gave me 2 days. You're like the 17th or the week after.
No, but she was meant to be here,
Yeah, but
but she's not because of stuff again.
I know, but I pop it. I don't know if you listened to my voice note. I think I might
I
have
did.
deleted it.
No, I did.
But like my voice note was like me trying to figure out which days should I definitely
no,
do.
it's
Yeah.
fine because you're here now. It's fine.
I know, but I wanted to do the last day. But I was like 17th, just in case something goes wrong. I've got that day. So
No,
anyway,
it's
it worked
fine. It's
out.
honestly, it's fine.
You can do another last day though.
No, because she's not going when she's meant to go now.
I don't know when I'm going.
Oh.
Yeah, but
But you're going?
God willing.
Did-
It
Did you
literally
plan
isn't.
it so
It's,
she could? Yeah, did you do something?
no, it's
No, man.
legitly a God willing.
You cut her passport, didn't you?
No, I didn't
I
cut
said
her
the
passport.
show will go on.
No, I didn't come.
No,
Okay.
man manifested that I'm gonna get this bottle thrown in my mouth, and that I couldn't go. That's what you did.
Yeah. By the way, did the people that were involved in that incident? Is everybody in trouble? Did you
Sis.
tell them off? What's going on?
That one is a whole nother conversation.
Is police involved?
It's a whole nother
You don't
conversation.
seem like a police involved kind of girl.
It's a whole nother
So basically
conversation.
saying you're talking about off-air stuff on air.
Yeah, we'll talk about.
Oh, sorry, I don't get cues. You gotta just say, okay, no,
We'll
we'll
talk-
talk
we'll
about
talk-
this. Like, 'cause
we'll
we said
talk about
a
the
whole other
whole
conversation. I thought she was
scenario.
warming up to jump into it. I was like,
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, no
cool.
problem. Anyway, I'm proud of you for Gymshark.
Thank
Proud of
you.
you, black man.
She's like,
I don't even feel like we did that many jokes today. I just feel like this was just a conversation.
serious
It
conversation.
was
I think,
serious. It was
yeah, I
serious.
get to have a conversation with another adult. It's just been me and my sister because she works from home now. I'm just like,
Okay.
not that she's not an adult, but I ain't talking to her about
yeah,
stuff.
I think we had a good serious conversation.
I think it was good.
It wasn't serious,
But
but
good
it
convo.
was a good convo.
Good convo.
Yeah, no, okay, as long as you guys enjoyed it, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I enjoyed it, but usually it's a banter thing, like so.
It's not really laughs, isn't it? Sometimes serious.
I think Gina wasn't here. It would just be me and you, a bit more banner. Like, laughing.
Wow.
No, not in that
Aw.
way. But
No,
No,
obviously
yeah, it isn't that way.
you bring more of a serious vibe. Why? I'm joking with you.
You're not
If
joking.
somebody ever said you bring a bit more of a serious vibe to me,
I said it
would
to you. I said
cry.
it right in front of you. Of course, I'm joking.
You're not. It's okay. God would do it. Because you know me, see where I'm at in my life right now. I'm leaving everybody to God.
Have you guys like? Are you guys like
What's the goal with you?
brother? Would you lot describe your relationship as brother and sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be.
How long have you lot been friends for?
Since
Sorry, I always laugh when I think about how we first met.
since
Did he
2000
move to you?
2000
No.
Oh,
Since 2014.
2014. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said that she looked frumpy.
He said no. He said that I look younger now than when he met me.
She looked.
He said I look old.
When the day I met her, she looked old
And
and
tired.
So what
tired.
do you say, hello, auntie?
No, see now
Oh,
you're
okay.
now you're being rude.
No. He said
She
no
said, did he
because
say hello, auntie?
no
Wait.
because no. Wait, hold on. So wait, first what? First of all, yeah.
Yeah.
We can move on. We can move
Okay.
forward.
No, she's trying to.
Let's do songs of the week, people. Let's go.
I actually came prepared this time after
Oh,
I
was it?
destroyed my last one. Fucking hell.
Oh yeah,
Top
yeah.
off.
What's the last one again? Oh yeah, top off. That Beyonce and Jay-Z.
I didn't even know you
crap.
were into music like that. What's this for?
That's an understatement of the year.
Yeah, I know.
This
When
nigga
we
got his own
spoke- when we
podcast.
when we spoke and you spoke about like your background and stuff like that,
Yeah.
like, well, people that I was friends with, they were like, they didn't even know that about you and stuff. So I don't know if you've put that out before, but what do you want me to do with this?
Plug into your phone.
To do what?
To play
No,
the
no.
Play the
song of week.
music.
Oh, I thought I just said it. Last time I just said it.
Yeah, because of the song you chose.
Oh, you didn't want to hear it?
No, because
It wasn't new.
no, because it was Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Oh, yeah,
that
it'll get
might have
taken
been
down.
taken down. Yeah.
This will get taken down too, no?
What is it?
Lauryn Hill.
Nah, Lord doesn't own anything, bro. We can let...
Wait.
Lord, I'm sorry. Lord, I'm sorry.
These of you were like, nah, she don't always really.
I went to a Lauryn Hill concert and she played renditions
You told
of her
me.
Oh,
songs.
God, yeah, she didn't play her
Oh.
actual. Yeah.
Wyclef got her in a chokehold.
Oh, was it because of him?
No,
I was
911 Wyclef. I've
I
been
go.
listening to that. Oh, okay. Are we gonna dance? Are we gonna? Okay.
You can't really dance
this
to that.
this is
but
not on camera, so it doesn't matter.
Someone please go on.
Such a good song. I don't
It
think.
really
Oh wait,
is.
Gone to November.
Every time.
Will you just make up? You have my number. Oh, you don't want people to know.
No, I'm just being straight. I don't know. I say weird things and I don't know why. I don't know. I'm still talking now. I'm saying it now.
Has anyone ever called you on one of the weird things you've said and you followed through with it just to feign authenticity?
Have I ever what?
Been called on one of the weird things you've said? For example, you saying you want to sleep with Gina. Has anyone ever pressed you on it and said, all right, cool, let's go?
No, but I do realize that most of the people that I watch my content and stuff, I feel like, I don't know, I can't say that, but like, I feel like people know me. But now, like, when my audience gets bigger and stuff, I have become a bit more like, do I need to pull back on that just to avoid Me Too's and stuff like that? I don't know.
Jeez.
I know it's like I'm probably overthinking, but like, yeah, I just think because with all my girls, like, this is how I talk normally. But now I find myself having to explain. this is
Girls
how I
don't
talk.
pull each other up on me Too's.
No, but that's just for now.
No,
People didn't pull up men on Me Too's either back in the day. It's just what it is. But I don't physically do anything, but I speak in a very.
and also this is that politically incorrect to say that women don't really, or even men don't pull up women on Me Too sometimes.
I mean,
I don't know. I think I just need to be
accountability.
aware.
Huh?
Accountability?
No, as in if she was making sexual jokes to her female friends, they wouldn't be like, "Oh my god, this is inappropriate."
Mm.
Oh.
The thing's that
Some
if I said the joke,
your friends.
if
If
I
it's
said,
someone you don't know, obviously.
if I said the joke, I think it would have. I think you can usually get what I mean, but because you said it for me, like, I don't know if people are gonna get it. But I don't know. You can't. I don't know. It's a lot of overthinking. It is what it is, isn't it?
Are you stressed right now?
I'm really
No, not
confused
stressed.
as to how we
you're
got
not
here.
even-
Sorry. I didn't know this was on air. It was just meant to be on air.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like, yeah, for the most part, people usually know how I am. I talk in hyperbole, I talk in exaggerated terms all the time. And I think if people heard how I said it, then it's calm. But because you said it and you don't have the same magic
You
as
know,
me.
I said it.
Come on.
I said it like that on purpose.
Okay, to make it
I'm
sound
very
too-
calculated with how I talk. Don't worry.
Okay, it's good to know.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. I'm very comfortable with women. We're always bantering and stuff. And because I'm very much team penis, I don't think it often comes around. It often comes across in the jokey way I mean. But
Do you know who she reminds me of?
oh my
Cynthia.
gosh.
Come on.
Okay,
Come
twins.
on.
It's-
Same, innit?
Yeah.
Same energy.
Cynthia is a wonderful person.
No, she's a wonderful
She's
person.
wise.
You have the
and
same
kind.
energy.
She was
Cynthia,
there.
you know Cynthia, man.
Do you know who I fuck with?
Who?
Your
Huh?
manager.
Who, Georgette?
No, not
Yeah.
Cynthia.
Georgette just
Cynthia,
gives
she's
me.
been on the pods a couple of times, man.
Like, she's like a
With the
dog.
deep-
Do you know what I mean? Like,
the deep
she's
sexy
just a
voice.
presence.
Yeah.
Calming and
You
gentle.
know,
She's
but
proper
the
calm.
powerful.
last
No,
Manscaped ad
literally.
I seen,
I like her.
I love her.
It was a woman doing
I
the
like
voice.
her.
Woman doing the ad.
Shout out, you two are strong. Like,
Cynthia,
if I
you know
was a
Cynthia.
business person and you two walked into my room, I'm gonna have to sit
I'll
up.
show you a picture.
I
Do you know
love
what
that.
mean?
I
I'm gonna
love
sit
that.
up. I love that. I love that. And I love the fact that your management team is like, not that you shouldn't, whatever, people can do whatever they want, but I love that it's two black women just
Yeah, of course.
just unapologetic.
Yeah,
Delicious.
Yeah, she's such a beautiful.
Don't you think her and Qoy have the same energy? They talk the same temperament, the speed of the talking as well.
Oh, do I talk fast?
No, I don't think you talk
No,
fast, but
speed of the
sometimes.
talking, not that you talk fast.
Okay.
I don't think she's as quirky as her.
My jigger.
But there's
No,
There's only one
no,
Qoy,
They're not the
jigger.
same. No, I'm
They're
not.
not the
There's
same
only
person,
one
but-
Qoy.
But I
Trust me,
see.
don't
Cynthia,
tell me.
meet me in Morrison's car park. Let's
No,
go.
I see
Trust me,
similarities.
Cynthia and Qoy are very, very like.
I
I'm
see
telling you.
similarities.
I can see the cheeks.
We're not
Right.
even.
Not looks.
I
I
have
have
like,
looks.
I haven't, yeah. I've always thought my cheeks.
No, you're fine, babes. You're beautiful.
Thank you, babes.
Just the way you are.
No, you and Cynthia are the I'll have to bring them on the pod together.
Yeah, please do, because I'm not seeing this.
All right, one day, are you gonna come back?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't
Alright,
invite
cool.
me.
You and Cynthia come be in the same room. All right, cool. I don't have a song to play, but I'm gonna add it to the description of the pod.
But do you guys
So-
like being compared to people?
I'll do it later.
Not really.
I don't love it.
It depends if it's a person that I value and rate, I guess.
That's just, you're
Yes.
Yusuff.
If
Yeah.
it's someone I don't rate, then why are you comparing me to that person?
To be honest, they don't listen to Chan Rubbish. She doesn't. She doesn't
Okay.
resemble you. She doesn't sound like you.
No, she does.
But it
Nah,
wasn't
she doesn't.
resembling.
No, I think
You
it-
were talking
I'm
about-
sure she's wavy.
I said, oh, who did she remind me of? And I didn't say the name, and she
I
said
said
Cynthia.
Cynthia.
So
But it's kind of like when. No, by the way, I don't think of this as it was a bad thing at all.
Yeah, no,
Like
no,
I
it's
said,
not a bad thing
Cynthia's
at all.
wavy. I'm
Yeah.
sure. I don't know her, but I'm sure she's wavy because I'm wavy. But I do think sometimes that when guys say, "Oh, you look like you did it last time," this guy's he sent me a picture of a girl, yeah, and he said, "Qoy, this is who you look like," and I just thought,
oh, it was 7th Streeter.
and I just,
Oh, the singer.
Yeah.
and I don't know why, but I just when guys do that or people do that, I just think it's weird. Like
How's it weird?
it's not weird, but it's not like it's just I don't know. It's like I know there's 7 billion people on this planet.
You might
but
resemble someone, and then
I know.
This is the
I'm not
person
saying
you're
you're wrong. I'm just saying I just find it like
find it weird.
yeah, not weird. I don't think you're doing anything weird, but I don't like it.
Okay.
I'm just
No one compare Qoy to anyone else.
no.
Ever in life.
I'm not
See?
saying that sounds crazy. I'm not saying like that. But it's like I feel like guys do it a lot. Like guys will send me pictures of girls I apparently look like. It's happened like maybe like 4 or 5 times, and I just don't know what to take from it. Like, is this a compliment? Is this just a
It
statement?
depends. If the person, are the people ugly?
No, just 7th Street is a gorgeous lady, obviously.
What
All right.
Bam,
do you
So,
think, Brent? They look alike.
Sorry,
The mouth area.
what is
the
up
smile.
with the cheeks and the...
Let me even make sure it was 7th Street.
Because this is also 7th Street, right?
Yeah, but come on, it's awful.
Alright, whose song is next?
Yeah, so this is the picture that I had sent her. You see it, innit?
Yeah, a little bit.
Exactly.
I don't know. I think the only person that
Because she looks like a doll there.
the only person that I ever think I look like is my dad.
Wait, is that in this picture?
Yeah.
Like badly.
Like,
Like
I'm
badly.
happy, badly.
No,
I'm happy
I'm not
for
gonna
that.
lie because I thought that was you.
Thank you.
What?
Thank
No, I
you.
did.
I
think-
don't
Listen,
see it.
No, let me
I've
see.
got the eye. Trust me.
No, Qoy, I thought that was you.
Is it because of the hair? I've done that hairstyle.
Fam,
I don't
It's
know.
the
I've
hairstyle,
got
the
the eye.
cheeks, the mouth area, the
Is
nose.
that why? So I look like that. I look like her.
Yes.
You do.
That's
A lot.
crazy. That's so different from what I see in the mirror.
In this picture, you do
Well,
because
that's life.
in this picture, I legitly thought that was you.
Fam.
Oh
are
my
you,
god, that
Exactly.
is crazy. What do I look like then?
Brent, that looks like a look. But that's
She's
like
by the way, she's a beautiful
that's
girl.
a twin, bruv.
Yeah.
I don't see
And
it.
she's had the hairstyle like before.
And
Bruv.
because you've had your hair like that as well.
Qoy, this legit looks like you.
I don't
like-
see
like-
it. I mean, she's
like your
stunning.
twin.
Like I would fuck, but I just don't see it.
I love how you slip those in, bro.
It works.
If you do it quickly, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everyone, that's how I say it. But the way you used to say it doesn't have my magic, but it's come.
No, but I figured it.
You did it on purpose,
Mm.
tactical,
I did it on purpose because
trying to rebrand me.
I wanted it to sound a certain way.
Of course.
Yeah, I hear that. I respect it.
All right, go on, G.
All right. My song of the week is My Babes, Miss Banks, and Naira Marley, Party.
Banksy.
Or Yusuff's Babes, should I say?
I adore Miss
Or
Please,
ex-babes.
Wow. One of the most beautiful verses we've ever heard. You know what song I'm talking about?
No.
So
Mm.
Kanye West and Andre 3000, Life of the Party.
Okay.
Have you heard the song
I
before?
haven't taken it in. No.
All right. Brent, talk to me, please. He put bleeps over it. Is he mad?
I guess the deluxe is going to places that it needs to be.
No, but that's not how you edit music. You don't put
No,
bleep.
you don't edit music. like
If you've
that.
got a clean version, obviously Andre didn't want to redo the verse, so he didn't record the clean version. But you just you
Why
know
didn't
how to,
Andre want
what do you do? You just take the word out.
Mm.
You have a silent bit, or you have like a whatever. You
Mm.
don't have a bleep
Mm.
over someone's verse. It's fucking disturbing. Nah, it's ruined the song, no?
Yeah, it ruined for me.
Seriously.
Nah, it ruined
You
for
can listen
me.
to that song and be like, yeah, this is it. This is the shit.
Yeah.
Wow, this guy's really a music man.
Yeah.
Fam, he ruined the song. Okay,
What's your day
We
job?
can play it for them.
Huh?
Is your day job isn't in music?
I'm an A&R.
Mm.
He ruined it.
Mm.
I do like how Kanye integrated the Biggie
Mm.
bit into it.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Yeah.
But he ruined the song. He ruined the song.
If you found an artist that you really fucked with, would you manage them? Just like a little Ed Sheeran somewhere.
If you asked me this question 10 years ago, the answer would be 1000% yes.
Mm.
Now, I'm not sure.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You wouldn't try to navigate them through this industry, do your 20%, get to Ed Sheeran levels. You wouldn't do that.
I'm not sure. Old Yusuff would say yes, 1000%. This Yusuff now,
Why?
I'm not sure. I'm just in a different space of life. I don't know.
You're so interesting. It's literally, I only ever talk to you about the interesting stuff like at the end of the thing.
Like, I don't know if I even have the time and the capacity to do that right now.
Are you an irritable person?
Am I what?
Are you irritable?
I used to be.
Used to be.
I feel
No,
like
you used to.
Man said he used to
You're
be.
definitely
You used to.
Well,
I'm sorry
Yeah,
if that sounds like a question.
No, it's
you
fine.
come across as irritable.
Am I irritable
No,
still?
he is.
You're irritable. You haven't been irritable with me,
Ah, cool,
but I
then
can
yes.
tell you have it.
Okay, maybe I used to be way more then. Maybe that's what.
Wow, that's crazy.
Man said it used to be yesterday.
Yeah, I could be.
Because on first glance, you seem very calm, cool, and collected. But then, if you spend a little bit more time with you, you see, oh, actually, he's got his boundaries and things that irritate him. And
Yeah,
then it's
but-
like you have no time for no nonsense.
I think everyone has things that irritate them.
I know, but you come across as calm, cool, and collected at the beginning. So it's like, oh shit, no, this guy, he's calm, cool, and collected in his comfort zones.
Yeah, when it reaches like 11.
I even heard in the last, there's been a couple pods where you just go, where you just gone off on people. You're a piece of shit. You're absolute piece of shit.
No.
Yeah, you're a
one-
piece of shit.
that one
and
episode,
if I could
keep my
ever-
name out your-
Oh,
keep my name out my
mouth.
fucking mouth.
And I'm like,
Right.
and what it was for me was that I wasn't even surprised, even though I've never heard you talk like that. And that's when he's an irritable person.
No, but
I'm sure there was a good reason, but
I wasn't saying that because I was irritated.
no, you were angry.
I was saying that because I was infuriated.
Yeah.
That's
Talk
not.
them.
That's
And
not,
well within your right.
yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't think you weren't. Like, you don't seem like you don't. By the way, with all of this, you don't come across as someone who is just a nuisance or a menace. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like people do need to pull you out of your skin before you act like that.
Mm.
But yeah, it just was like I feel like it happened on 2 different pods. That I was like, very violent.
No, it's
Wait,
one
the
pod.
episode where Yusuf stormed out, yeah,
Oh,
we'll go down.
You'll
as-
never let this go.
No, because it'll go down in the
Why did
episode
you
of
storm
history.
out?
Him and Brent.
Okay, no. Can we give this? Can we?
No, it had nothing to do with me.
It had everything to do
It
with you.
didn't.
Brent pissed you off.
Yeah.
No, Brent didn't.
Let's close this chapter. No, okay, cool.
Brent, how did you feel after you pissed him off? Because men are a bit weird. Like, if I felt like I upset Gina, I would like, and she went and she stormed out, whatever, I would give it some time, but I would want to make it cool. Like, not meant to make it cool, but I would be
Yeah.
like, are you okay? You get that, it's just a conversation. But men are a bit weird. Like, men just, I feel like you just come and start talking again. Like, was there an addressing of the situation?
I came back next week.
Yeah, he did.
Were you scared that you weren't friends anymore?
No.
Was that ever a possibility?
No, because it wasn't that deep. So basically, back then, I never understood Brent's mischievous ways. Yeah.
That he's blaming me. He brought some stuff in with him, and I didn't know.
What do you mean?
And I
You
was
were
my
pissed off.
normal
Like
Brent.
mentally, you
Yeah.
came
You
with
were already on a
baggage.
short
You're already on a
fuse.
short
Yeah.
fuse.
Is that what I said?
Yeah, no, you
Yeah, that's
was.
what you
You was.
told us,
You
yeah.
told us she was in a bad mood.
All right, cool. So,
Were you embarrassed later on that you walked out?
no, because
Nah.
you know I was embarrassed.
He don't
because,
care about that. He would do it again.
You know, I'm not embarrassed because people don't understand it, son, yeah. If you're angry as a person and you know that you can't get out of this funk,
Mhm.
I had 2 options that day. It's either I stay, I just be quiet,
Fred's done that.
or I just bounce. And the only reason why I left was because Muff and Dammy were
No, it
here.
was only Dammy. Muff weren't here.
No,
It
Muff was here.
was only one of them. It was only Dammy.
Nah,
Wolf
both
was
of
here.
them. Both of them were.
Oh, were they?
Wolf was here.
Yeah.
If it was me, Gina, and Brent,
You
I
were.
can't walk out on Gina.
Yeah.
And these are the days when Brent wasn't, he was on the pod, but he
He
wasn't
weren't like
like
on
he is
the
now.
pod, on the pod,
So I couldn't,
yeah.
you know what I mean? But Muff and Dammy, I thought, you know what? There's 2 of them here. It was
Yeah,
kind of the
hold
end
it
of the pod anyway.
Okay.
I'm so angry right now, yeah. If I stay, it's just going to be dead. The atmosphere is going to be
Did
dead.
you message him afterwards to check if he was okay?
You think so? Yeah.
She told him that he was unprofessional because she also recited or referenced when she was vexed and she had to stay. And she kind of went through it. And then she was like, I expected
And then
more
you
of you.
apologized and said you're right.
No, he said F off.
No, no, listen to that.
Nah, just
But he
Oh.
got it.
No, I got it. I got it, but obviously
You dealt with it.
everyone
Makes
deals with things
sense.
differently. And in that moment, I just felt like I just had to leave. And I felt like I was being mature for leaving, even though they see it as
I think
they see it as being immature. Because I knew,
I didn't see it as immature. I did see it as unprofessional, but not
to
immature.
me, I felt like it was the right thing to do. I was so
Yeah.
angry, I had to leave.
Okay.
Me and Yusuff have had a we've had a massive tiff on air,
Yeah.
and then like we didn't speak for the whole week. We came back to record. I didn't even look him in his face, bruv. I was like,
And then I made it apparent.
I was just like, yeah.
I was like, you're not even looking at me.
He's like, you're never looking at me.
Who would stay angry? So you know that like when people get married and they put one shoe up or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Okay, cool.
Oh, he's
So
so stay angry.
who stays angry the longest?
So normally when we have beef,
Yeah.
I hold out her to squash it.
Okay.
On this particular
I predicted
occasion,
that.
He normally causes the beef, to be honest.
normally what?
You know what he calls
You're
me?
normally the aggressor.
Am I?
Yeah.
Really? I don't see
Yeah.
that.
And it's not in an intentional way.
Oh, okay.
But-
Nah, I don't agree.
No, do you know what it is?
I'm not-
Yusuff?
It's definitely
Don't you
her
remember?
doing it.
I don't agree. No, you've got rose tinted glasses.
No. She's not going to get vexed with you without good reason.
And
You
I
always
don't, and I get vexed without good reason.
no, Yusuff, do you know what it is?
But
You
not when it's you'll argue like
you
that.
react, and you know what it is with me. It's I've said this before. When we argue, yeah,
Mm.
you become very dismissive, rude, and disrespectful in my eyes, right?
Mm.
Yeah. You
And I
get that.
always have to like because I don't ever want it to go completely left
Yeah.
because I'm a hothead.
Okay.
But I always have to center myself, and it annoys me that I have to center myself because I'm like, wait, so you can chat crud or chat shit to me, and I just have to be here because I know that if I go off, then it's long and then it's gonna go completely left.
Yeah.
So because of that, that's usually how it goes. It's like you probably react to something that I say out of turn, or you don't because you're heated.
Yeah.
You don't really hear what I'm saying. Then you don't let me explain, and you're just when Yusuff's gone, he's gone.
So what, when
Literally.
Yusuff is gone, is it like it's not? I don't imagine it's a raised voice. I imagine it is just that dismissiveness that you talk about.
No, sometimes
It's
he raises his
raised
voice. He
voice,
raises his
yeah.
voice,
Yeah, yeah.
and he
Like
talks.
Gina.
Yeah.
He talks over
I
you.
don't
He,
do
no,
that.
it's not just
You
a
talk,
Gina.
it's not just me.
It's
No,
to
no. I
everybody.
mean, on people,
It's
like,
anyone,
like,
yeah.
it's
you
not-
don't. You seem to me as like as a calm crazy.
Nah,
I
not
don't
at
think
all.
of you as a heated crazy.
Qoy,
That's-
I'm really surprised at what they're saying. These allegations, I'm like,
Wow.
Really?
this is how you lot see me.
No, but no, this is how
You're
you
making me
are.
like a mad person.
No, but Yusuff, this is just how you argue.
Yeah.
You talk over. No, but the thing is, everybody has an ugly side though.
Yeah.
Like, and obviously, if you're angry and you're arguing, it's not meant to look pretty anyway.
Yeah. I think,
So-
anyways, I think just hearing it back is surprising.
No, yeah, but that's how
It's
it
like,
comes
rah,
across.
This is how it comes across. Okay.
Yeah.
Look
So
at
when I'm on the receiving end of that,
Yeah.
it's always a
But also, what could you do?
But-
Can't fight him.
no. But you know what it is with me? I'm very. You see my mouth, yeah.
Yes,
It's-
always sharp.
It's mad.
Really?
Yeah. I'm very rude and I can be very disrespectful. So it frustrates me when I can't because I'm very good at doing that. But
Because
because
you can't undo what you say.
it's not even that, but it's just I know that in this realm it's not conducive.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
and
we're
I don't
on
think
board.
guys say crazy things to you because
No, he's not.
just like you know, if you say certain things to me, our relationship
Yeah.
could be ruined.
No, of course.
Really?
And the same thing with me. So I'm not gonna no matter how angry I am with Gina, I'm not gonna say something
That is
wild.
so-
No, but you don't,
Interesting.
and that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you say things. It's not what
Yeah.
you say. It's
Yeah.
how you talk to me.
Yeah.
It's that I can't. That's the thing that pierces my soul.
Yeah.
Because remember I always say I don't like disrespect. So I easily feel like it's not what you say to me that disrespects
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
how you
How you
talk to
say
me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
So wait, you at this stage, there's something she could say that you could end this relationship, this friendship.
No, it is with things. Yeah, obviously you could depends what she says.
Mm.
You could forgive someone, but you can't really forget. So it depends what she says.
I think men really do that. Like men really don't forget. Like
women
No,
don't
but
even.
remember, it
though.
depends what she says.
So let me not make this a gender thing. I think me personally, I'm not gonna say I forget, but like I won't hold. Like I kind of take your character as a whole over that incident.
Oh, I hold grudges.
No, you know what it is
Oh my
about
gosh.
about words, yeah. Especially when people are angry, a lot of times they really, and again,
There's
it
some
depends
sort
on
of
what
truth.
they say.
Yeah.
But this is what they really think.
Mm.
It just took anger to get it out of them.
Mm.
You know what I'm trying to say?
That's how I see it.
Oh, guys, that is so intense. Some people just be talking, like they just be saying
Nah.
shit.
It honestly, if I'm honest with you, it literally depends on
No,
what you
if someone,
say.
especially if someone knows you well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it was someone I didn't know well, obviously whatever they're saying means nothing because they're just chatting shit.
just chatting.
But,
But
if
like-
it's someone who knows,
Sorry,
yeah, go
I
on.
cut you off. I was gonna say, imagine
No,
for example, what?
you done that like you were scared of me. I'm like, sorry, I cut you off.
No, but for example, yeah,
Relax,
don't-
big man. I'm
don't
not
try
some
it.
big bad wolf.
No, no,
I'm alive,
Yusuff,
Brent.
I'm not scared of you.
Should
Like,
I-
I'm
Would it
scared of
upset you if
Sorry.
you found out? Would it upset you if you found out that your friends were secretly scared of you?
Of course, I don't want anyone to be scared of me.
You know how
life is
funny
that?
that is? Guys, don't be scared of me. That is hilarious. Don't worry. They're not afraid. They're not scared of you.
No, not at all.
But if you are, just squeeze my hand.
No, Yusuff doesn't scare me. Do you know what? I'm not scared of a lot of people. A lot of people don't scare me.
Yeah.
I don't believe anyone's just.
No, yeah, I'm not. My fear isn't in. It's more people are mad. That's what I fear.
People
Like
are
the
mad.
madness.
Yeah,
of
scared
people,
of what
like,
people are capable of.
and
doing.
yeah, but not like
But not of them.
someone's gonna do me something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I watched this.
what
crazy
was I gonna
documentary.
say?
This
I'm
man killed his whole wife.
So annoyed. What was I gonna say? Oh, guys, it's gone now. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Anger, mad. People are mad.
That was even before that. It's when I cut you off, and then I didn't get to say what I was gonna say when I cut you off. Oh, it's gone. Sorry. Forgive.
But yeah, no, that's interesting. It's great to get a bit more insight into you lot's relationship and stuff, and his temperament.
But it's like siblings, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it gives
literally.
sibling. It does give sibling. That's why I said when you said that, oh, something could be said. So I was like, oh shit, haven't even passed that threshold. But according to you guys, there is no threshold. There is just
No, because the thing is, though, I don't think we'd ever say anything out of turn that would like literally end our friendship. I don't believe so. Anyway, there's nothing I could say. There's nothing I believe I would even want to say about you.
Nothing I want to say or would say.
Yeah,
But that's not saying that
I might take it.
there's something that can be said. There's something that can be said, but it will never be said.
yeah.
Because I don't think you see me or think that of me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Wow, man. Well, like, it's always good to have friends for long times, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I've been Brent.
Okay.
I've been. Ooh, I was just about to say something stupid. Not about you, Gina.
Okay.
I've learned my lesson. No, I've learned my lesson. I've been so disappointed that we ended the conversation so quickly, so I tried to push it on for the past songs of the week. I've been home, my hand, Gina. Squeeze twice.
You're here.
In danger.
You're horrendous.
But I like to bed you because you're so sexy.
That's so sexy.
I'm unique. Ain't nobody like me in this world.
That's crazy. Is that how it sounds?
I got the best friends in the business. Qoy.
All right. Okay, I did this wrong the last time. Oh, I come across as calm, cool, and collected, but I'm actually an angry man. But not really though. I just can be irritable. Am I doing it
No,
wrong?
it's fine. Just let her land. Let her land.
Wait, did I do
No,
this
it's not.
wrong?
It's not. Keep going. No, keep going.
Oh, yeah, but
Oh, I meant
It's
to be
fine.
the first
No, it's fine. No.
guests get a blind for that, though.
Keep going. Just keep going.
As in,
You're
guests
doing
get
really
a blind
well.
for not picking the right person.
You're doing the right
But it's
thing.
fine. You're
No,
right.
Qoy,
Right.
you're doing the right
You're
thing.
right.
Keep going.
Okay. So I did a gym shot. No, are you sure? Because I can
No,
read Brand.
Qoy.
Okay.
Keep at
Okay,
it.
cool. I don't know. It's knocked me off my flow now. Let me see. Give me a second. Yes, I'm a music man, but I don't talk about music enough, in Qoy's opinion. Gina's my sister and Brent's my bro. And I love this. And I'm gonna make sure I can do everything to make sure that Gina doesn't leave this country. I'm Yusuff.
Do not put that on me, please.
I've been
Oh, Brent, it's okay.
I feel like I did that wrong. I'm sorry, guys.
I've been on the mend. I've been thankful. I've been grateful. I've been showered with love and attention and affection from all of my day ones, minus Yusuff and Brent.
I'm glad your ass knows.
Hold on.
Heathens. Of a dream.
The dream?
You know, Yusuff had a dream the next day.
A nightmare.
he woke up and was like,
Well, I got to say something else, but basically I had a dream, yeah? So I was at like a shopping mall or shop, whatever. Gina walks in with her mum and a few of her friends, and then suddenly, you know, sometimes dreams just go crazy. So suddenly we're in Gina's house now. And I said, Auntie, can we have a word, please? Can we have... I mean, me and her mum walked off and I said, Mum, I apologize for not coming to visit Gina. So yeah.
Jeez.
Also, I've got PTSD for your thing, yeah. So basically, I was in gym today, yeah, and I saw a group of guys walk in, like maybe 6 guys, yeah. And because I was in East, I was in Beckton, innit? I was like, I wonder if them niggas...
oh, I'm done.
Man said PTSD.
PTSD.
Not PTSD, but I had like trauma. I was like, I wonder if them niggas, bruv.
You're so dumb.
Did you feel bad when you found out her mum expected you to come and visit?
Of course.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
I
I feel
didn't
really
know.
bad.
Brent didn't.
Sorry, Mum, I didn't.
No, I feel really, really
Really?
bad.
You didn't feel bad, Brent?
Nah.
No, Brent don't feel bad about stuff like that.
What? I don't understand. Like, I find lots of what you do really, really cool, but I don't get that one. Like, why?
All right, so you're asking me why I didn't feel bad that her mum expected me to come through?
Yeah.
My dad was in hospital.
Oh, you know what? You know what? No.
Yeah.
Qoy.
He's a
Qoy, don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
He's horrendous.
You know, if I had the energy, I would take off my shoe.
He's horrendous.
Throw my shoe at you.
horrendous.
2 weeks.
He's
Dickhead.
horrendous.
Nah, I felt bad. So.
Oh my goodness! And when
Why
it is,
didn't you? Is it just wasn't? You just thought she was taken care of.
I don't know.
You
like-
could really milk this, you know.
That's fine, man. There's no point. He was just busy in his own little bubble.
I was
Those were his exact words.
I was busy in my
like,
own world, and I think I don't know. I just didn't. It didn't. If I'm to really think and break it down,
Out of everyone, I just would think you would.
I know. I think I just think it didn't register with me that I needed to go.
No, I've been like that before.
And I think because when I was going on a story, she's getting all these flowers, all the love, and maybe I just thought, oh, she's okay. I don't know.
Okay, do you know what? I
There
hear
was-
it
there was-
because
there was actually
it was
no
oversight. It was oversight.
conscious decision not to go. I just
Yeah.
didn't think to go.
Yeah, it was oversight.
Yeah.
I hate when I do that. I hate when I flop as a friend on an oversight. Not because I
Yeah.
didn't care, but just I didn't think about it. Because it's like, there's no way to fix it.
don't
But
look at me.
it's calm.
Yeah, I just didn't. Yeah.
And Brent, you're.
But what I was about to say is because someone.
Oh, is he
basically-
lying?
Oh,
I
yeah.
lied about my father being in hospital. No, he was in hospital.
Oh, okay.
He was in hospital, but that's not the reason. Because Brent wait, you get on my nerves.
No, because someone tweeted in it because I'm really surprised that the guys didn't go and visit Gina during this situation.
Yeah, I saw that.
Made excuses, reasons, and it's been discussed to this length.
Mine was nice.
Even me, that I don't know G, felt bad for not checking in on her. It's all mad in the dunya. Shout out to at Long for Laz for saying that.
Oh man, you lot's fans hold you accountable, man.
Bruv,
Fully.
They do still.
No, they fully do. And I love them, man. Like, I love, no, because like, no matter what it is, they will pull up in the DMs and be like, hey.
What,
just
hold on,
listen
did anyone DM me about me not coming to visit you?
No, it was more the insensitive.
Yeah.
About that episode.
Yeah, so basically,
I got loads of that.
They thought
Do you
that
know
would
what?
be insensitive towards her that whole episode.
Do you know what made it worse? You know when I released the video this week,
Yeah.
it resurfaced and was like, wait a minute. So she actually sent these videos and pics so they physically actually saw what she looked like and they still didn't think to go and visit her. Mad. And then I was just like, guys, it's okay. Do you know what I mean? But obviously they were like, obviously we
Hold
had...
on, was it? Is it the train to Lagos?
Yeah, just different people. Because
Oh.
I got a lot of people who heard me talk about it on the pod.
Mm.
Then obviously came back and was like, no, I heard you on the pod, but seeing the visuals makes it 10 times worse.
Yeah.
So if you're saying that these lot saw the visuals,
Look at them. Look
but
at
then
them.
still
Sweating.
didn't...
There's guys, they are so uncomfortable right now.